doing this because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been slacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of friggin' iceholes like yourself.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to ditch the geeks in the car with now and get in with us.
Doing this because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been slacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of friggin' iceholes like yourself.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to ditch the geeks in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh my God. There's 100 morons in my basement.
You, hurry.
Mulligan. Diamond dogs have struck again.
Well, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas, looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Transformers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
The Basement Benchwarmers Podcast, back for another week. Testing.
Is this thing on?
That's not a microphone. Oh, Willie! Jeez! This week, Ed and Glenn are off hunting.
Glenn? Who's Glenn?
Yeah. And Ace will be in a minute. He went to get cookies for the guy. Cookies for the boys.
Like we need them, huh?
Yeah. So, but Eric and Willie are here, and myself. Yeah. So let's start like we always do each week. Ed, how was your week? Well, on the way here, no.
I almost didn't make it on time.
Ed, you gonna call in? Anyway,
I had to shoot 3 deer on the way.
Eric, how was your week?
Good. I'm a little upset though. This weekend was a little hectic, and well, you guys know Logan. You know, big man Logan.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You know, he's just he's not a good kid. I'm kind of pissed off. So he had some basketball games on Sunday, and he didn't do that well from the charities, right? So Sunday we got home. Yesterday we got home late. I had the ladder up. I was working on some Christmas decorations and stuff. And he insisted on street, and I wouldn't get out of his way. I said, no, I'm busy. You can't do street here. And so the kid just pushed the ladder down, nearly broke my ladder. So pissed off. Jeez,
I wonder where you learned
that. Yeah.
TV,
Jeez. What the heck,
Yeah.
You didn't hear the story about Giannis pushing the ladder over?
Oh, yeah, they're written down. I have that written down.
Well, it's kind of like the same character, right? Logan, Giannis has been such a bad person, most of his career. Much like Logan.
Oh, yeah.
Logan's been just kind of a jerk. And so it's just kind of the same thing. Like you said, I think you said it, that's the worst thing he ever does. Whatever. It's just a weird.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of it. It was confusing to me.
He was there. I'm not sure if Harold got that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He took the ball away from him.
Ball away, and then went on the other end, and he was pushing on the other end.
Well, it's his building, I guess. He can do whatever he wants.
My question is, I'm not sure Harold and
Oh, not. Yeah,
LeBron be practicing after.
I know. No, I mean, where do you go with it? Do you admire the dedication, stubbornness on Giannis's part as well? Not backing down. I'm sure somebody had to hold Thanasis back at some point, right?
Yeah.
Is he ready to throw it with Eric?
He might have.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play him.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited.
Well, yeah. If they can even field the roster, everybody's getting hurt on that team.
Yeah.
Now Embiid's out. You know that, right?
Yeah.
West Carolina.
Hopefully, that's all I had.
Okay. So, yeah, just a weird situation.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, just the aesthetics of the whole thing wasn't great. But I'd like to know more what's going on. Yes, I think he meant just to push that out of the way, not to knock it totally over.
He didn't come up and just go like
No,
that.
he was just trying to push it, and get a ladder got caught and it just got away from him.
From what I understood, he thought there was wheels.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what they have in Greece.
Yeah. Wheels on their ladders. Way more.
Yeah, then you could just move around.
That's right.
They got to fix the Parthenon every now and then.
Like a library,
Acropolis.
Good heroes.
Grab some grapes and olives.
Leaves. Willie, how was your week?
That was pretty good. Did some grandfatherly things on Saturday. I watched the grandkids, the grandson. So that was interesting. Haven't changed a diaper in a while, so it was okay.
Shauna changes yours.
What are you doing on a daily basis?
Well, Shauna changes his.
Oh,
You
I
change
got
your
you.
own.
I got you.
Yeah, I got these stirrups.
You know, it depends.
I hate it when I pee on myself.
I forgot. I don't know if you saw the hat. So just because Willie's birthday's coming up, so I figured I'd wear the year.
He was born in 1893.
Yeah.
Is that like a master's hat?
It's from Eagle Springs.
Oh, okay.
That course with the
It's been around
volcano.
since
Yeah, that's how old it is.
Is
Yeah,
1893 or 1?
1893.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So,
what else did I do? Saturday night I went out with a bunch of hoo-has, with carousing and playing
modern day Romeo. I was like,
NPR.
I didn't get invited.
We didn't get an answer.
I didn't get an answer either on
I was
Sunday.
too ashamed. That I
Good time.
couldn't go.
It was a good time. That was fun. We
I
had a
had,
great time.
I was a solo parent
Had hair for
with Charlotte with 104 fever.
Oh,
Yeah, all weekend. The flu, not COVID. Flu. So you guys are good. You're just gonna get the flu, not COVID.
we can survive.
Yeah, you can survive. Yeah, right.
I don't know.
No, I think more people die from that.
Yeah. Let's not start. That's not here.
Yeah.
Anyway, my week, same thing. I did that.
Ladder incident?
No ladder incident. Nothing crazy this last week. I don't think. I think if I do anything, have we heard any sporting events? No, nothing.
You're getting ready for basketball, right?
What?
Oh, the panel unit at games.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
tomorrow night. Yeah.
You're coaching?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you help coach last year?
Just summer league.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're not qualified.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Yeah, that starts out tomorrow night. But yeah, that's all. Yeah,
Are they supposed to have a decent team this year? Or?
Yeah, they're small. Yeah, they're small.
Sienna's the tallest girl.
No.
Is what's her name still play? Is it Claire? She in the
No, she don't play.
She doesn't play?
No,
Okay.
she hasn't played. I don't think she played her last year. No, she played at Mahomes. She didn't play it. No.
Okay.
Yeah, the only yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna know Claire.
Yeah. They're just small.
Yeah, they're small. We got a couple girls with size, but
She's varsity.
oh yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
Try to come to a game.
Yeah, they So that's oh yeah. Oh, Thanksgiving's upon us.
Yes.
It is.
Kind of
My favorite holiday.
Is it really?
Yeah, I mean for many reasons. It's just,
I do like. I think as you get older, you appreciate Thanksgiving more. And go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I'm gonna
just-
agree with you, Stan.
I mean, I love Christmas too. It's just Thanksgiving doesn't have like the stress of presents. It just seems it's just more laid back. You watch football. The one thing I do hate though, every Thanksgiving, not every Thanksgiving, but there's been Thanksgivings where as soon as dinner's over, everybody's on their phones and they're starting to shop. And I'm like, oh. And there was one year, my lovely wife made me run out that night. I'm like, you know what? Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. After dinner, I like to sit here and drink and watch football. And you're making me run out to the TV. I was a little upset. I punched somebody at Target that night.
You had to go out and
Push the ladder over.
you had to go out and get a new chain for your toilet.
No, I still.
Chain?
That seems like crazy in the middle of the night.
A new chain for a toilet. Never heard that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
Yes,
what?
Thanksgiving. I agree. Yeah, Thanksgiving. But Christmas, as the kids get older too, it kind of becomes the same thing.
We should do the good, bad, and the ugly for Thanksgiving. Like
do you mean?
what are the good, bad, and the uglies of Thanksgivings?
Like
real quick. I know we had another poll question on Thanksgiving. I know
Right.
that,
Yeah.
but good, bad, and the ugly, real quick.
Like
5 seconds.
What would you
What's
say?
good
What's your
about it?
good? The food
I would say company,
company. Yeah.
to be politically correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the food and company.
Yeah, that's true. What's bad? What's bad about Thanksgiving? Nothing really.
The preparation.
The company. Yeah, a little bit of prep. No, I don't.
The prep. I agree. The
I don't
prep.
cook
yeah.
turkey.
prep can
Yeah,
be,
I-
you got to make sure you have everything. If you
Yeah.
don't have everything, then you're like, oh, crap, what's
Yeah.
open? You
I
know?
go to Quick Trip and get like, that's gonna be
Butter.
$1. Yeah,
Who cooks? Do you cook turkey?
I cook. Yeah.
You too?
Someone's doing the turkey this year. I'm
Ba-
doing a lot of sides.
You bake it or you smoke it?
This year I am brining it and I'm going to roast it. Roast it in the oven. Bake
Roast it in the
bake
oven. Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. That's my favorite.
But
I like smoked turkey, but I like baked turkey best.
But I think I went to turkey breasts. I
Yeah.
don't,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
there
do
you go.
I don't do whole turkeys anymore.
Yeah, it takes so long.
I buy
man.
2 or 3 breasts. They're all meat. Everybody eats them. You buy a whole turkey. You're paying for legs and thigh wings. Nobody eats a wing on a turkey.
Yeah, it is. It does seem like a lot of waste.
I mean, it's stuff you can use to make turkey soup and things like that if you want to, but I don't go that far. So it's just like
yeah.
you're paying. People are like, oh, but breasts are so expensive. They're the same price as a turkey, but it's
And
not the
you're
same
getting
size.
and you're getting more
But
money.
The only meat you use on a turkey is usually the breast.
Yeah, pretty
you
much.
think
That's
about
all I eat.
Yeah.
I'm like a white meat.
I don't have
white
nobody.
meat.
In my one of my family members like the turkey legs and like to eat them. Actually, eat turkey legs. I would get it, but they don't. Nobody does that.
I
think
did that one year.
Jackson's done it
I
a
just
few
went and
times.
bought them for Ruby. She likes them,
Okay.
and I think she ate one of them. I'm like, okay, what did they make these for?
Yeah.
It's like the ones at Epcot Center and the big, or at Magic Kingdom too. The big
or
turkey
at
leg.
Renaissance Fair.
Probably
They
the
have some
same
big-
thing. Like
big
just a
giant ones.
gigantic $12 turkey leg.
And what's the ugly?
Um,
When he wakes up from his nap.
yeah, that's not a good sign. Yeah, I don't know if there is an ugly for Thanksgiving. Really, I've always had good Thanksgivings. I can't remember one that I didn't enjoy. So, you guys have an ugly?
Same with you.
Yeah, I don't think. there's any.
I would say like if I bite into an onion that someone snuck into like a side because I hate onions.
Not
so-
an onion eater, huh?
No,
Huh.
not an onion eater. So that would be my ugly.
Huh.
It would be me spitting it out.
Are you a pumpkin eater?
Peter.
You like pumpkin pie?
Oh yeah.
You like pumpkin pie?
Eh,
I agree.
yeah, I mean, there's some pumpkin dessert. Like Rachel, my sister-in-law, makes a pumpkin dessert.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
What's it consist of?
I don't know. It's got some sort of pumpkin in it.
Well, I figured that when you
I
said
can't remember.
pumpkin dessert.
Oh, it's more like a. It'd be more like a, not so much a like a brownie kind of. It's just, it's crumbly on the bottom, pumpkiny on the
So the
top.
pumpkin crumb cake, maybe?
It's kind of a crumb cake.
Does it have
It's-
like
yeah, it's
a-
more of a cake than anything.
Does it have
crumb
like
cake.
a graham cracker crust? to
Yeah.
it? So it'd be
Ooh.
crumbly.
Yeah, it's crumbly.
yeah.
That's for sure. It's good.
I'm not a huge like we're making apple pie this year too. and a
Yeah,
pumpkin
I
pie.
prefer apple.
Yeah, but I used to like. I think we have been through this. The cold pumpkin pie with the vanilla pudding and the whipped cream and
Yeah,
Oh,
what
yeah,
is
yeah,
that?
yeah.
and you put
The
in
thing that
graham
Willie
cracker
makes. Yeah, what's that thing you make?
What?
Didn't you make some sort of pumpkin dish?
Yeah. I brought
pumpkin pie in a cup.
in a cup where I just throw it.
Yeah,
So-
well, it's good.
Throw pump. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it because
It's
I throw
simple.
extra crust in there. I like.
You should
the-
do the cold pumpkin pie in a cup. We should do it.
That'd be interesting to try.
Just do that. Make that up. Throw in a cup with some graham cracker crusts.
Oh yeah.
Willie's always
Maybe
putting
I'll
some
make that.
pralines, some
Maybe-
little pralines.
Maybe I'll make that for one of our shows.
I'm a
Maybe
praline
that'll be a
guy.
holiday show treat.
Well, we should do a treat every show during
December.
in December,
Oh, we
and
could.
with the cocktail,
There you go.
and then have a potluck at the end of the year.
What about Black Friday, guys? Anybody going to go to Mason's?
I'm in if you guys.
I'm
want.
going to Chicago.
We're
What
going
time do you
to
have to
family.
be?
Yeah,
What
Family
time do you
trip.
have to leave?
yeah. Probably like 8:00 or something.
Hey, kids, I gotta
Grab
stop
a
by here
few.
for a minute.
Why you guys go there last year?
We did last year
Is
too.
it busy?
It's always busy. That used to be our tradition. We did that for years, and then it stopped.
So who's all going? Just your family?
Yeah, just us, just the immediate.
You guys
Have
take the
in-laws?
train down or
In-laws?
drive down?
No, just us. We'll,
no.
we'll take the train.
Oh, that's nice.
Jump on the metro.
Should
Yeah.
be good.
Like last year we did it. We just we didn't. It's not like we shopped. We like walked around. We went to Millennium Park and maybe we shopped a little, and went to Lou Malnati's for pizza. What else did we do? Oh, Jackson and all his obsession with cars. So we went to like the Bentley dealership and there's a McLaren dealership in downtown Chicago
Yeah.
and Porsche. So we kind of did all that, and we'll probably do the same.
That'll be a good time. Get
Yeah,
some lunch.
it's fun. Yeah, it's good times.
Hell yeah.
You guys are
Get
going to
some
doing
Garrett's
the Masons?
popcorn.
Is Masons having their usual
Yeah, oh yeah. I talked to the guy.
morning delight?
I believe so.
Oh,
He wouldn't tell us so much. I said, "Is it going to be a good one?" He goes, "Oh yeah."
this could
He
be
goes,
on tap. There.
So
This is-
if your trip doesn't, maybe don't go, you can meet us. I believe I'm going.
How about
Yeah,
Sat-
we're gonna go.
What time are you gonna be there?
What I don't know what I don't think
Well-
you need to be that ass cracking done, but
That
you
beer will still, maybe some of it's still on tap on Saturday.
Yeah.
My Saturday is free. Well, other than hanging Christmas lights, that's my tradition. And
that's right. You're always stuck out in the yard
trying to find some Bourbon County
There you go.
because that's usually a Friday thing, but there's enough of it. We should mention this beer.
Oh yeah.
What is a beer? Yes.
Brooklyn Brewery. This is not the beer of the week, but it could very well could be. Brooklyn Brewery, which is in Brooklyn, New York. Black Ops.
Could be Brooklyn, Michigan.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Is there a Brooklyn, Michigan?
No,
yeah, that's
there
where
is.
the Raceway is, right?
Raceway, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
This
sorry.
is the New York
Oh, okay.
one. It's a barrel aged stout called Black Ops, and it's very limited. I'm surprised. You don't see this that often. It's and this one's aged in Four Roses, which is one of my favorite bourbons. Very good, very strong.
That's called Black Ops.
Black Ops.
That's Kyler Murray's favorite beer.
Yeah, he's not playing, is he?
No, he's playing at home. Video game.
He's playing
They said
Call
he
of Duty.
they said he
Isn't
had-
Call of Duty?
He
his
said he
game?
has sprayed thumbs. I didn't
Oh,
know how
yeah,
that
it's
happened.
weird.
Thumbs.
Yeah, kind of like Rogers.
Okay, so anyway, why don't we talk some sports?
Oh, that was half the show right there.
That's it. So this week, good, bad, and the ugly as usual. We'll talk about, we'll break down the NFL games this week. Some injuries happened all over the league. Also, we will talk about the MLB awards.
And I do have some Thanksgiving dad jokes.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
nice.
So we did a fan poll this week. Willie wanted to bring it back, so we did, and it was very popular. I got like 40 responses to mine or something like that. What is the worst Thanksgiving side? But we'll get to that in a little bit.
Well, that could be our ugly then. That'll answer our ugly.
Yeah, that's our ugly. That's
Yeah.
bad Thanksgiving sides.
Yeah.
So let's start out with the real good, bad, and ugly. Let's start out with the anything you want to talk about, good, bad, and ugly. Let's start out with the ugly tonight. And who wants to start?
Let Eric start. He never gets.
Yeah,
a
Eric,
chance to
you start. Yeah, you're in the seat. So
He doesn't have anything.
Mine is very obvious. My ugly is what the Dallas Cowboys did to the Minnesota Vikings this weekend. 40-3. The Vikings are supposed to be one of the top teams in the NFL, right? They're like, 8-1 or 7-1.
8-2 now.
8-2. And Zadarius Smith, there was a tweet before the game, and he's warming up. And he goes, "It feels like an 8-1 or would have been 9-1." I'm not. I was told there'd be no math, but he said it feels like a 9-1 kind of day. And then they just got trounced 40-3.
He didn't play much. He was beat up. He's hurt. He shouldn't have
The whole
played.
team was beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm still keeping him as my NFC championship game, Vikings and
I'm
Eagles.
so
I have
glad.
to keep it. I can't get away from it now.
Right? Yeah.
So glad I had the Cowboys kicker started this weekend too.
He had a big game.
Yeah,
nice
60-yarder.
60,
He
yeah.
kicked 2 60-yarders in a row.
because he had to. yeah, 'cause
Logan's
our-
like,
our-
watch this. He just kicked a
Oh,
60-yarder.
that was one of my ref things this week. I'll get to that. That was my biggest ref thing.
Mm.
That's my biggest one. That is my biggest ref thing of the week. So go ahead, Willie. Ugly.
My ugly was Michigan's win. it was an
A
ugly.
lot of wins like that.
It was probably one-
TCU, Ohio State, Georgia.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I go, were some of these top teams looking ahead?
Yeah.
What about,
Ohio State struggled.
What about Tennessee getting the boot put
Well,
to
the
them?
quarterback
their
tore his
quarterback's
ACL.
done.
Well, yeah, I know,
But that was-
it just it tells you how good that
Yeah.
kid is.
Yeah.
You know,
But,
I mean-
but I think they were getting beat pretty good before that happened.
oh yeah,
It wasn't like it happened.
it was what's his
although it
name?
sucks he got hurt.
The old guy from Oklahoma. Was it South Carolina that put the whoop on him?
Stoops.
No, not Stoops, but I'm talking about the quarterback. That
Oh, the
transferred-
quarterback. Josh Heupel. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think with the quarterback that transferred out of Oklahoma. Someone will tell us online if anybody's listening.
Oh, we got a chat up here. Let's see. Amy said, "Laugh aloud." Who's Glenn? Because we saw that, and then Glenn goes, "Help! I'm trapped on an island." He's hunting on Washington Island.
Washington.
Oh,
Island,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I saw that. Yeah. That's interesting.
I don't.
That's a small little island. I guess there's some deer. You are you familiar with what you ever?
I've been on there.
There's that
couple
crazy
times.
lady that has that farm. So if you ever do the cherry train, it's a
Yeah.
stupid little.
Yeah,
It goes around, and you stop at this lady's got this little petting zoo, and she's got like a bear, and she'll go in there and like wrestle with the bear while you're there, and then she's got a bunch of stupid ostriches, and it's just the strangest place. I feel like it's like as
the
a
island-
hunting grounds. I feel like it's a real liberal area. That's why I'm like, when I saw that, I'm like, hunting on Washington Island, really?
You
I don't
probably
know.
shoot across the island. No, you can't.
Exactly. With
No,
a rifle carries miles.
Miles, yeah.
Oh,
I've
interesting.
ridden a bike around the island. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
No seat.
It's a cool little place. The beach is all
Those bumps were
stone.
killers.
The beach was all like stones, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The one side. Yep, for sure.
My ugly is. Did you see Jay Leno?
No.
I heard
Saw a picture of him.
Did you see a picture
He's
of him?
burnt pretty good.
his face.
How'd he get
Yeah.
burnt? What happened?
A gasoline, like a fire in his garage. He's a big car guy.
Oh yeah, he's got.
And it was a
zillion
gasoline
cars.
fire, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you could see in the picture is like from here down, from his chin down, it looks pretty messed up.
Okay.
And then it's one of his hands in the picture. You can see his hand, and his one, it looked like his left hand would be. It looked pretty messed up too. Like it was probably trying to get rid of it.
So I can't even picture him. He actually works on these cars then?
He must. Yeah, he's a big car guy. Yeah,
Because I know he's a big car,
and
but
he's
he's
got-
freaking wealthy as hell.
he's got
I
a
figured
ton of
somebody else
cars.
works on him. For
like
him.
he's got a ton of cars.
Yeah,
I
we've
guess.
Jackson and I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
looked at the.
And he's a big car guy. So yeah, it's a shame. I just saw it, and not to be mean saying ugly, but it's just
Okay.
ugly that he.
Where
could-
did you see
I
it?
mean, he could have been killed.
Yeah, I'll have to
I mean,
look
think
it up.
about it. Luckily, he probably got. You have to. It's not that bad, but it's worse than you when you hear it. Oh, okay, whatever. No, he got burnt pretty good. I mean, it's not like his face, but it's from his chin, neck area. It looks pretty good. So he got burnt pretty good.
Is he still on TV?
No.
Oh no, he does that. He did that car show.
Well, he
on
did a
one of
car
those-
show, but he used to do a show after. Was it after Jimmy Fallon? In between, it was like for 15 minutes or something
yeah,
like
I
that.
don't know.
That little in between, it
Did
was
that
like
for a
it was
while.
like Groucho Marx.
Oh, comedians and Corvettes.
No, but no.
Oh no, just
No,
kidding.
it was like that Groucho Marx. You know, you bet your life. You know, you had to say a
Oh,
secret
okay.
word and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
You bet your life.
Okay. How about the bad from this week, Eric?
My bad is Mother Nature and what it did to the city of Buffalo. Although Buffalo prevails, man, the fans are out there snow blowing and shoveling the players' driveway so they could get out. So, but Mother Nature just was mean
It's a
to
lot of
Buffalo.
snow.
That is a lot of snow. Kyler
80
Murray would not have
Kyler Murray.
been able to play.
80
No
inches
way.
in Orchard Park.
That's crazy.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I mean,
80 inches.
80 inches. Wow.
that's a problem I
Fold
have
that thing
all the
in half.
time. But yeah,
Got to fold that thing in half and put him right back pocket.
uh,
You're a bad Willie.
My bad is what Eric's ugly was that Minnesota loss. I mean, that's their largest. It's the Cowboys' largest road win
yeah,
in franchise history. Hard to believe. You
that's
know?
a lot of history. the
Right, right.
Cowboys, yeah.
And this loss by the Vikings, it's their second largest home loss in history. Who do you think they lost more to? It was in 1963. And it's a team that is no longer in the city that it is now, or that it was then. So the team is moved.
Longer than it's moved. I'm going to say the Minnesota's AFL team. No, they were NFC,
And it
NFL
was
team.
60 what?
They were NFL.
1963.
So they were still in the NFL.
They lost by
themselves.
42 to this team in
Because they didn't combine. They didn't
1963.
play the AFL.
So it wouldn't
this-
have been like the Oilers or
Yeah, I was
something
going
like
to say the Raiders, but it can't be them because I was on the same track as you. So
it could have been the Chicago Cardinals then.
You're along the right.
St. Louis
line.
Cardinals.
There you
right?
go.
Yeah.
Say,
Cardinals.
okay, because
Good
they
call.
started in Chicago,
Yeah,
right?
Chicago,
And no one
I
went
was
to-
gonna
St. Louis.
I
So
was
it was
gonna
a
say, I
little
was just
late,
getting ready to
okay.
say they've been in two.
Now,
And
what? Right when you said that though, didn't the Vikings lose to the Giants in the NFC Championship game 41-0? Remember that? That was with
if so, but this game is by 42. So this is
oh,
still,
40-3. Was 40?
no, I'm talking about.
Oh,
this
you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 40. Wasn't it 41-0? It was
Who they lose to?
the Giants.
Was that team that won the Super Bowl?
They
Or
went and
to
lost to the Ravens. Yeah.
Lost to the
It was
Kerry Collins.
Kerry Collins. Yep,
Yes.
yep. Yeah, and they were heavily. That was a 15 and. Was that the 15-1? No, that wasn't the
Falcons.
15-1 year they lost to the Falcons.
Yes.
That's right.
What-
In overtime.
What
Yeah,
school
but
did
they were
Kerry
still good.
Collins go to?
Penn State.
Penn State.
There you
Yeah.
go. Very
Yep.
good.
I thought you were gonna say Louisville.
My bad is Melvin Gordon being cut today, waived by the Denver Broncos. But my also bad is everybody up in arms around the world in the world of what do you call it, internet or social medias. Well, if you know what's going on, he's fumbled like 5 times in 10 games. He cost him a touchdown yesterday, and he just fumbles. That's all he's been doing. Can't keep him around. That's how bad they cut him. It's crazy they cut him because they don't even have another back. They have Chase Edmonds, and because Javonte Williams tore his ACL.
Right. Yes.
So,
Yes.
so that's how they basically said, we got to get rid of this. This guy's done. We can't do this no more. So
Has it been? He's fumbled 5 times in the last 7, and a
10
lot
games.
of them been in the red zone too.
yes, and he
Yeah.
hasn't lost, but he's yesterday he didn't lose it, but he had a first down inside the 2.
And the kicker missed
the
the
ball
kick.
got kicked back. No, he made it.
Oh, he
But the
did.
ball got knocked back 3 yards. The lineman jumped on it, so he had to kick a field goal instead of having first and goal. They had fourth and like goal. They had fourth and like 3, but they had to kick a field goal. So and they ended up losing in overtime. Which is the Broncos, were they going in the Super Bowl? Probably not. But in you don't know. I mean, they got a good defense there, but still,
Their season's been has been a huge disappointment.
Yeah.
With Russell and just, and so I had actually, I don't know if we want to interrupt, but I had this as one of my topics I wanted to bring up. Melvin Gordon in general, our Kenosha boy here, 29 years old. Is he done? Has his career, the multiple questions, has his career been a success? Has he overachieved, underachieved?
he's had a good career.
Yeah, I think
A solid career. I mean, he was really good with the Chargers for those couple years. I think he led the league in touchdowns that one
the
year.
trend of Badger running backs, he kind of broke it a little bit
Yeah.
because normally they didn't pan
Oh,
out.
Ron Dane had a good career. Solid. He was a two-headed
I'd
monster
say
with Tiki
I'd say
Barber.
Gordon has had a better NFL career than Dane.
Yeah.
Well, Scott, how you were saying how tough it is to win in the NFL.
Oh, it's tough.
How tough is it to get into the NFL?
Yeah.
And how tough is it to be a running back with any kind of longevity in the NFL?
Well, now, and he actually has health. That's the thing. I think someone
He'll get picked up.
will pick him up and might be a playoff type team that's looking for depth. Maybe I just for a guy to have.
I'm thinking about
because
the
he's a
Ravens.
he's a solid pass catcher.
Ravens go through
Right
running
there,
backs.
right
Yeah.
there. The Ravens, yeah, because it's crazy.
He's a solid pass catcher. I mean, he's actually good on the backfield, and I think people tend to forget that, but he was actually a solid pass catcher.
Uh-oh.
He was actually a solid pass catcher when he was at Wisconsin.
It's about time,
Did you cut him?
Oh, no.
Go get the cutter.
dude.
Okay, so not to make anybody mad, but about a half an hour wait for maple cinnamon rolls. So I had
what'd
to
you-
change out for pumpkin pie.
Okay. that's
Oh,
fine.
darn.
Oh,
The pumpkin pie
look at
one.
those.
Go get the cutter.
Jason's so happy because he's got 2 chocolate chip cookies to go after.
Careful, don't dump it.
Isn't there 2?
I should have done 2 chocolate chip cookies.
Bro,
You should have done 2. I want that grandma's one.
we're
or
trying to do a
mom's.
show
Mom's
here.
recipe.
Okay. Anyway,
So that's mom's recipe. Caramel cheesecake,
Oh,
pumpkin
the
pie,
caramel cheesecake.
white chip featuring ocean
and
spray,
cranberry. Yeah.
and then chocolate chunk.
Okay. So we were
I thought of another. What about the Bengals? Didn't mix? Is Mixon
Mixon's
out?
hurt, but they got Saman.
Oh, this is some. Yeah,
they
Samaje,
have the
yeah.
6 degrees of separation. Perrine,
Kevin Bacon.
no, Perrine and Melvin Gordon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, the 1 week that he held the record.
Yes.
Oh
Right?
my gosh, what
That'd
an
be great.
unbelievable!
Good segue.
I couldn't believe
Yeah,
that
that was a
one.
great
I
segue.
still can't believe that. I was devastated when that
It's
happened.
unbelievable.
You remember watching that game when Melvin
It's-
just
I
went?
think Jarrett was there.
Was he really?
What year would that have been?
Oh jeez.
17.
He's an
18?
8-year pro, isn't he?
Jared, you're listening, right?
Gordon's an 8-year pro.
It would have 8. Yeah, it might have been right. It might have been
Yeah.
8 years ago because Jarrett was graduated. He's 26. Would have
He was there.
Madison. Yeah,
Yeah.
could have been right about that time. I
And-
thought he was at that game. I thought he
Yeah.
was.
It was. I mean,
Because snow was coming down.
Yeah,
and
it was
It
impressive.
was kind of cool. Yeah.
He had to have been one of the most exciting running backs I've ever watched in college. I mean, he was just unbelievable. And I remember this is one of the best quotes I ever heard. Is Scott Van Pelt? We were talking about Van Pelt the other day.
Yep.
He was talking about Gordon in that season, the season he was having. He goes, if you let this guy get through your front line on Wisconsin, that's what you're gonna hear is on Wisconsin. Once he gets through, touchdown. And he'd had a lot of those huge runs. Jesus, Jace, what are you doing?
Oh, that's right in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, that thing's gonna be dumped. We're not getting cookies.
Dude, mix in some weights every now and then, bro.
So how about our good?
Do you even work out?
I worked my
I
first time out.
I got a good. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
And this is way off the map here a little bit. We always talk about football and basketball, and we talk about men's golf a lot. But how about women's golf? Lydia Ko. You guys familiar? You ever hear that name?
No, I have.
Lydia
heard that
Ko.
name.
She's kind of been up and down as far as the #1 player in the world. Well, she closed out this weekend at the CME Tour, 17 under, won the biggest payday in LPGA history at $2 million, which is huge for women.
Holy crap.
Wow, $2 million.
Yeah, and not only that, she eclipsed the Player of the Year. She won 6 times this year, including 2 majors. So 24-year-old She's actually.
Where's she from?
They have her listed as New Zealand, but I think she's Thai, I believe. I don't
Okay.
know. Yeah, but they have her listed as that's her home country.
Well, Tiger was a runner.
Yeah, Tiger's. But I don't know. I watch a little bit of women's golf. It's kind of aesthetically pleasing.
Only when what's her name's golfing, right?
And yeah, well, there's a lot of what's her names if you watch enough. And Lydia is one of those. She's really smooth. She's got a great personality. Her swing is amazing. Just, and I think we should give a little credit to the LPGA. I think they're doing well. They got some good players.
Man, I just
good
want to say
personalities.
that payout really makes the WNBA look bad.
$2 million. That's pretty good.
It's,
That's solid.
people don't realize it's about people that watch it. It's
Yeah.
not, they don't. This is the reality of the world.
Well,
it's not men don't get paid more in sports because they're men. They get paid more because there's more of a following and more be like
There's more
Sure.
money that goes
when it
into
comes to men's soccer, people always have that argument, and it's like
And I personally would rather watch women's golf than women's basketball. You?
I do actually want. I like watching like the last few games of women's tournament. I'll
Yeah.
watch
Oh,
like
yeah,
the big teams.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, because you see pretty good
I
talent.
watched a lot of Michigan basketball
in
because
the last 4 games.
they were good this year.
Yeah.
This last year, anyways.
Anywho, I just
Okay,
figured I'd give
nice.
some credit to
Nice.
a good athlete.
Willie.
My good is I haven't said this very often. I think how many years has it been? We've been doing this show. We're working on going on
Going on three.
My Detroit Lions.
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will be
You knew it was
around.
coming.
That was my good.
Oh, was it? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, you take it. It's
Take
all
it.
yours.
Hey, 3 games, 3 wins, and they beat the Packers, which isn't saying much. They beat the Bears, which isn't saying much, but they did beat the Giants,
which
right?
is saying a lot.
Which is saying a lot. I mean, based off a record, and I'm saying all this based off a record. So
Yeah.
but they Dan
3 in a row?
Campbell. Dan Campbell. I mean, I tell you what, I think they're second place right now.
They are second
They are,
place
so-
all by themselves.
Yeah.
Bears and Packers 1 game behind them.
Wow.
Well, could the Lions run away with the
Wow.
division
Oh.
after the Vikings debacle? They
Vikings
run
could
away?
just be going south. You never know.
The
But they got
Lions.
too many good. You got Justin Jefferson. They got Dalvin Cook, and
Hey,
They
they're
had
only-
they
they're
had
only
them
at
on
8 wins.
Sunday too. They had those players on Sunday.
I understand that, but
Their line, watching that game, their line could not block. Every time it was a Cousins drop, they got sacked like 8-9 times in that game. I mean, a couple times probably his fault. Their quarterbacks mess up, once in a while, obviously.
who is
That's
it?
not Kittle good.
Are we going to start talking
Yeah,
about
that's Kittle.
Garoppolo as MVP or no?
That's Kittle.
The last
Oh,
couple
is
weeks,
Kittle?
he's been
Dang it. Okay.
a good game manager.
Yeah.
He really has.
Well, my good,
Since I stole it from you,
I don't know what my good will
Well,
be.
you think about it. I'm my good. I hope I don't take it. Justin Fields, just playing out of his mind these last few games. The Bears may not be winning, but it's good to see in a rookie quarterback that really didn't look great at all to start the year. He's really turned it up a notch and has really been playing better than Aaron Rodgers these last few weeks.
Is that saying
he-
much?
Yeah. He has obviously yesterday played through what you think a broken collarbone.
No, it's a separated shoulder. It came
Okay.
out today. Justin Fields has a separated shoulder and will be evaluated on a day-by-day basis.
So played through a Matthew Stafford-esque injury right there. So tried getting it done, but it is what it is. But he's developing better. So Justin Fields is my good.
I'm gonna stick with my good, and I'm just gonna say the Lions also. I'll keep it the Lions. Winning 3 in a row. Another good I like to give is the Bengals. The Bengals are quietly putting together another good year. Joe Burrow looked like an MVP yesterday, and he's looked like that in the last few weeks. So I think the Bengals are that team now that people have to they're not a team you have to worry about in the AFC. I don't know. The Chiefs, great comeback win last night. Buffalo won a game after losing 2 in a row. I mean, there's a lot of good teams in the AFC. There's a few. They get so mixed up after a while. But I think Joe Burrow and then with that defense can do just enough like last year. I think I like what they did yesterday. They look good. Mixon being injured, I don't think it's was it a concussion type thing? Mixon?
Yes,
It was
they
a head.
evaluated for a concussion.
So hopefully something major, maybe he misses a week, so he'll be back. It wasn't like an ACL or anything. Hopefully he'll get back. But I do like how they went on the road, and Pittsburgh's a tough place to play. Pittsburgh's defense is pretty solid. They put up on 37 on Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh did turn around and put 30 on them. So, but let's, I'll do the Bengals as my good.
that's great. Good. You're talking just to go off about concussion. Matt Stafford, second
Another
time.
one.
Oh my gosh.
I said this yesterday. We were watching the games, and I wouldn't be surprised. And does he do it? I don't know, but I think retirement's in his future.
I think so too.
Having
Stafford?
having two
Yeah.
concussions in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. He's won a Super Bowl. The team's not good, and the team does not look like it's going to get any better.
They're worse than the Packers.
Yeah, they're not good. There's a lot of teams. I mean, it looks like Tampa's kind of digging themselves out of the hole they started. They've had a couple good games
Yeah.
where I'm not buying them yet. But I mean,
They've
teams
been
like the
playing better.
Packers and Rams and teams like that, they're just teams.
The
that
Rams
you
are
watch,
at 3 wins.
You watch them
Yep.
play, and it's like
Yeah.
these teams are.
Did they lose yesterday?
Yeah, they ended up losing at New Orleans. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't New Orleans.
Yes,
it was,
it was.
New-
yeah, it
it
was,
was
yeah,
New
yeah.
Orleans.
And
Yeah,
New Orleans like put it on them a little bit too. It was.
yeah they
Andy
and they-
Dalton had his way with that defense.
Oh, well, the great throw he made when we were
I mean,
watching it.
that's a
Yeah.
very high priced defense. You're putting up. Andy Dalton is
that whole team.
shredding. Honestly,
That whole team's high price for how they're playing right now.
So
I have an honorable mention that is both an ugly and a good. The Wisconsin Badgers on Saturday won an ugly game. And in doing so, they are bowl eligible for the 21st straight year, which is one of the top. Like that's one of the longest streaks longer than Alabama, longer than, Ohio State, Michigan. It's like one of the longest streaks going right now. It's crazy. Wow. Yeah. Congratulations. Enjoy the Music City Bowl.
yeah, it's something though.
Or the Pinstripe Bowl.
Can I get a mom's cookie?
I have an I
Which
have
one's the
I
mom's?
have
That one?
yes. I have an ugly and a bad
And the cranberry cookie.
Wait, what's the one I had?
chocolate chip.
This?
Yes, that's cranberry. White chip with
I
cranberry.
haven't had this yet.
I have an ugly and a bad. My ugly is Qatar paying 220 billion to host the FIFA World Cup. Which it looks amazing
Why is it bad?
because the most a team
Can't make money if you don't spend money.
the most the country has ever spent is 11.5 billion.
Inflation, dude.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, they built 7 stadiums for it.
How much they spend?
Slave labor too.
220 billion.
I bet they make $100 billion on that thing.
Well, did you hear what Budweiser's
How many
doing?
days are they there for?
A month.
What's going to happen in those stadiums?
They'll
Okay.
loan teams will play in there. The
No.
national team's using the
They'll tear all of them down but one probably. Keep the best one.
Well, no, they're not. They might sell them. There's potentially selling them to teams in Qatar, possibly.
You know what'll show up on? Do you ever? One of my favorite things to look at is the abandoned Olympic sites
Yeah.
where there's like nature is growing through the stadiums and stuff like that.
Well,
Especially the winter stuff.
Sochi's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those
Um,
are really cool. And they send like some really good photographers. Unlike
yeah.
Jace. Just kidding. And it's pretty cool stuff.
Well, and part of the ugly is them banning beer 2 days before it starts. They
in the
had
stadium.
in all stadiums.
Right, but they
Outside
have like
you
these
can get it.
viewing areas. I think they still
Yeah,
can
that's
do
all
it.
separate. Yes.
Otherwise, they would be paying Budweiser a lot of money for nothing.
Well, so here's the thing. So Budweiser's still sponsoring, and Budweiser and FIFA agreed, and Qatar, they have like a warehouse like 5 times the size of Patco filled with all the beer. The winning country gets it all. So they're giving it away pretty much, and who knows where it'll go from there, but whatever. And my bad's the USA. Giving up a goal and drawing with Wales, and Wales hasn't scored a goal in the World Cup in 64 years.
But who got the goal?
Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale. There
So
you go.
at least they gave it up
Probably
to
the
yes.
best player ever to come out of
Yes.
Wales. Yes.
So at least they gave it to a good player, but
Well, he
still.
is Batman. Oh, I think it's a Christian Bale. My bad. I'm off. Sorry.
But yes, USA in a game they should have probably won by 3 goals.
Was Catherine Zeta-Jones? Is she?
Zeta-Jones.
Catherine, she's Welsh, right? She's
Yes.
Is she the most famous?
Isn't Sean Connery Welsh?
No, he's
Walish?
he's dead.
Jesus.
Oh,
I think he was British, but he
I don't think
says
so.
I
I don't
thought
think
he
so.
was Irish.
who am I looking up?
Irish.
I think
Sean
he
Connery.
might be well.
It's national.
Well, Wales isn't Welsh, is it?
No.
Welsh is Wales. Yes.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
Wales. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Sean Connery might.
But he was in that
Sean
movie.
Connery?
What was that movie with her? They were in that Entrapment or whatever. Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh yeah. There you
That's all
go.
he said.
the rapists.
The rapist. Schwartz. I'll take Schwartz for 400.
He is from Sean Connery is from the United Kingdom.
I thought he was.
From
Well, that's where-
from Edinburgh.
Oh, he's Scotland. He's Scotland.
Oh,
He's Scot, but he doesn't talk like that. He's more English when he talks.
He's from England.
No, he's
No,
from
it's-
Scott. You just says it in there.
Anyway, it's from Scotland.
Scott is Scott.
It says oh,
But he
and
doesn't
then-
talk like that.
Yeah.
and at the time, yes, because now it's the Republic of Ireland.
To give you a fucking hope. They put a little flag there. To give you a hope.
Oh, they don't talk like that in Ted Lasso.
They're English.
Yeah.
English.
English.
So let's go through a few Scorch Master and we'll go to our poll question.
I got your pull. Oh, forget it.
I got the poll.
How big's our poll?
What?
We have a pretty big poll. I heard it was one of our biggest polls.
Look at the size of that lens that Jace is looking at.
The Ravens
Woo.
and Panthers 13-3. It was 3-3 until about 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the Panthers pull it out 13-3 over the Panthers. 3-8. The Panthers drop to 2, and the Ravens go to 7-3. In that game, Robinson with 9 catches for 128. Bills Browns. Bills travel to Ford Field. Also, they bring Cleveland with them, and the Bills win 31-23.
He got trucked.
Josh.
That camera guy just got wasted.
Oh, nice.
That's
He's
like a $35,000 camera setup.
He's under concussion protocol now.
They hit the ground softly. It's fine.
Oh,
Josh Allen, 1 touchdown pass, 187. Good about Brissett, 324 and 3 touchdowns. He had a nice game yesterday.
someone said that was the best team that's ever played at Ford Field. The Bills.
Wow.
Eh,
Rams Saints. Saints win
This year.
27-20. Matt Stafford 2 touchdowns, and then like we talked about that concussion, and then Andy Dalton 3 touchdowns, 260. Dropped to 3-7. Saints go to 4-7. Patriots 10-3. The Jets lose on a punt return with 15 seconds left, and after the game, they asked Zach Wilson, "Do you believe that you could have helped your defense out better?" And he said no.
And he's just been ripped all day.
And after he said no, has been told him, a coach came out today and said, "We're evaluating our quarterback for next week now."
Wow.
So
All right.
I believe Joe Flacco will be starting next week. I think he's the backup there against the Bears.
Flacco had some good success
So-
too the first couple weeks.
I sent you this. You, Eric and Willie, take a guess. This is a stat comparison of Zach Wilson and a former NFL quarterback. Zach Wilson, 70.7 pass rating. NFL quarterback, 70.6. Pass to touchdown ratio, Zach Wilson, 13-16. Touchdown interception ratio, 13-16. NFL quarterback, 15-13.
This sounds very Jay Cutler.
Completion percentage, 55.6 to 52.1. Yards per attempt, 6.3 to 6.2. Wins losses, 8 and 12. NFL quarterback, 6 and 4. Can you guys?
This is for the season, right?
This is a former NFL quarterback and Zach Wilson, like career wise so far.
Career.
Ryan Leaf.
Nope. On the right track.
Former
Former,
quarterback.
Heath Schuler.
Uh,
Scott, any guess?
I know the answer.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I know the answer. I'll give you a hint when you guys want one.
Sure.
You guys want it?
We'll take it.
He famously watched game tape.
Peyton Manning.
It's,
Just
I'm
joking.
being
Just joking.
I'm being sarcastic.
I know, I'm joking.
Kyler Murray.
Nope.
He was sent home with a tape, and he said he watched it. And
Oh, Jameis Winston. Not James. No. The
you're
guy
on,
from LSU.
you're on it.
What the hell's his name? Big guy, 6'6".
Starts with a J.
Russell. Or,
Jamarcus Russell.
Yes.
Yeah,
Marcus
Marcus
Russell.
Russell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Marcus
that's
Russell.
the answer.
Yes. And we know how long he lasted.
Let's do one more game here, and then we'll go to our poll question.
But I have to rebut the best team that played in Ford Field. Wouldn't that have been Jerome Bettis' Steelers? Didn't they win a Super Bowl in Ford Field? Or was that the
this
other-
year.
Oh, this year. I
We
guess.
qualified that even a little bit more here.
Yeah. What about when Rodgers threw the Hail Mary?
Huh.
Is that in Ford Field?
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was.
Thursday night.
Otherwise, you would have seen a dome, a silver dome. I think
It
Favre
would've
played
bounced-
there quite
He
a
would
bit.
have bounced off. Anywho, go ahead, Scott. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Want to go to our poll question real quick and run through it?
Yeah, let me.
Do you have any?
Yeah, I do have some. Let me.
I can.
I
Give,
don't really do Facebook much, but I didn't share it.
I'll give you my first. I got like 7 on this first page, and I'll go.
I put it on TikTok though.
Oh, did you? I
Yeah.
put it on MySpace.
Did you? How'd that work out for you?
About 2 comments.
TikTok.
Spam. This is about spam.
Everybody like my Malort spritzer. Oh, I gotta bring that next week.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
So what is the worst? What is the worst Thanksgiving side? Is our poll question this week, and a couple I got here. The first, Brett Roos said relatives.
See what I mean?
Peter Edwards said political talk.
Yeah.
Jessica Bazat said Brussels sprouts.
I
Joe-
love Brussels sprout, but I didn't think that was a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, people make them now. They
I
do.
made them
Yeah.
a couple
I
years
love
A
ago.
little
those.
balsamic and a little
Yeah,
bacon.
you guys
Balsamic
brought.
and-
You
Well, those
guys,
ones we had the one time at that one place were awesome.
where?
Me and you for the Bucks game.
Yeah, where was that?
That place we met
Stubby's.
at. Yeah, Stubby's. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
They were awesome.
I love Brussels sprout. You?
Oh, I like them, but I like them like in the oven.
You know what I do with them?
Play with them, juggle them.
A little. I boil them a little bit,
Is that what
and
you
then I
call
put them in. I wrap them in tinfoil and put them on the grill to get and a little Parmesan, a little sea salt,
Make a
o-
little
olive
tinfoil
oil.
sack to put your Brussels
I
sprouts.
do a
in.
sack. I sack them up. I sack up a lot of vegetables and put them on the
Does
grill.
your sack ever get on fire?
But it just it just kind of grills them and browns them a little bit.
See, I like the char. The char is like the best.
Yeah,
thing
you gotta
about 'em.
char 'em.
Gives it that little.
But it's
that little
important. I think it's
nutty
important
taste.
to boil them a little bit first, just to get them going. Then it doesn't take as long.
That's what she said.
Whew.
Get them going.
Yeah, gotta because Brussels sprouts are hard. They gotta get cooked
Yeah.
through a little bit.
And I do that with a lot of vegetables. I'll boil them a little bit
parboil.
and put them. Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is you got to boil your sack and then put it on the grill.
No Brussels sprouts. I'm putting in a sack. You weren't paying attention.
Put your sack in.
Sack them up.
Oh yeah.
Joe Prado, Alex Estes, and Sean Meyer all say cranberry sauce or cranberries. And then the last answer on this first one is Donna Saez said, I don't know.
Why did she answer?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay.
She had to contribute. She just had to.
Yeah. Well, thank you, though. Thanks
Yes,
for
we appreciate that.
Willie, what do you got?
I have Tom and Dawn said Brussels sprouts. And then see friend of the show and my daughter, Molly, Scott Wolf, they said green bean casserole. So what I've heard the worst thing about green bean casserole.
Never tasted mine.
Do you make it with a canned green beans or do you make fresh green beans?
I actually do the can. I do like the French style green giants.
What do they call them? Haricot Verde or something like that?
Haricot
Verde.
Verde or something like that.
Edwards Hilaire.
Yeah, that one too.
Yeah, I use the can ones, but I don't do that. Like people do the onion strings. I do like a lot of butter, and then you take Ritz crackers, and then crumple them through there.
So you don't put the onions on it.
I don't do the onions. Those onion strings.
Your
I
ki-
actually
your
no. I
kids
no.
won't- will your kids
I-
eat that?
no.
Fresh
I cook with onions. I mix in real onions, but I don't do those. People
French
buy
onions.
those French onion
That's what I
strings.
use. I
yeah.
like those.
I don't mind them either, but I found this recipe. It's called Grandma's green bean casserole, and it's buttery Ritz crackers throughout. It has a lot of butter and it has a lot of cheese
butter,
in mine. Yeah,
cheese, a lot of cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, the onions kill it for me. So
You don't like the fake onions either?
I don't like Funyuns.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that'd be interesting. Put Funyuns on it.
who doesn't like onions?
I don't.
I like them in
Well,
stuff.
Funyuns.
I don't like them raw, though.
I cook them. I mean,
Yeah, but you don't like on salads? I'm not. Onions are-
no, yeah, I don't like them really because then it just kills
Yeah.
kills your mouth all day.
Yeah.
But I cook onions all the time. Put them on everything,
Yeah.
burgers.
Your
steak.
kids like onions?
Logan does. Jackson does.
I
What
like
about,
onion
what about
rings.
the girls?
But girls don't like anything.
Yeah, what do they eat?
Bagels and cereal,
Sounds about right.
waffles. It's like a Jace. It's a Jace diet.
No, that's Sienna diet
do
right
they
there.
eat-
That's
No,
Sienna?
Sienna's normal stuff.
Does she eat chicken
Well,
tenders?
sometimes.
No, she wants me to make dinner every night. That's
she?
her thing.
My girls are.
Whatever I make, she usually eats. Doesn't matter.
Me
Yeah.
too.
What is
Hold on, I got a couple more.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
So Mo and Tammy Boy, they say cranberry sauce in a can.
Yeah.
And then Mike Termini says Malort.
Yeah.
That could
Really?
be a killer. Yeah.
The spritzer, even?
Spritzer. And then my niece who doesn't eat meat, so she says cut the turkey. I'll take all the side dishes. She loves them all. So her worst side dish is turkey.
Turkey's not a side. Somebody answered that of mine. Not given to him. Who said that?
My niece.
But turkey's not a side dish.
That's the main.
Turkey is what's in charge that day. And if you make ham for Thanksgiving, you're a communist. That's all I'm going to tell you right now.
My parents are making steaks this year, but
That's-
it's just the two of them.
Okay, well that's fine.
Nobody's
Just
coming
the
over.
You did that a few
They're gonna
years
do
ago.
steaks, and
Oh, that's fine.
You
yeah.
did that.
but no ham.
COVID.
Christmas, I did it.
Oh,
We did prime rib.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Why not? You could do whatever you want on Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas is.
You don't have to do a ham. You
Christmas
don't
are
have to-
free for all.
I've
You
had
could do a turkey, you
hamburgers
could do
for-
ham.
when I was a kid for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done steak before on Christmas. I mean,
Yeah.
Anything
else, Willie?
I'm done. I'm
Okay,
done.
I got the
Thank
big.
you.
I got the big list here now.
Oh, here we go.
Jenny Cavelli says sweet potatoes and green bean casserole. Then Amy Hanneman came back with she loves those both. And then Glenn Hanneman, said Jenny Cavelli, I guess we can cancel the invite to the Cavellis this year, Amy. And then someone else said Jim Schmidt agreed with Jenny, sweet potatoes and green bean casserole. Julie Dow said mashed potatoes.
What?
Then
Oh
Manny,
my God.
Manny Santana and Matt Hop both hopped in and said mashed potatoes are good. And then Julie said whatever, boys. Matt Hoppenstat, though, he said I second sweet potatoes. They are trash.
I love sweet potatoes.
Gina Sly said turkey. Once again.
That's odd. That's very odd to me.
Malort. Jeff Chinkowski said Malort.
Of all
And
people.
then Jeff was asked by Glenn, you've been to Mike Wilson's for Thanksgiving? And then he said, I passed on the invite. Janine Kretschmeyer said green bean casserole. Shelly Thompson said beets. Leanne Courtwright said stuffing. Jeff Gerard, sweet potatoes. Ben Gentile said cranberry sauce. And every other answer is wrong. Jared Cavalli says stuffing. Greg George said pumpkin pie. Linda
It's a
Hanson said
dessert.
green bean casserole. Nicole Turman said liver and gizzards from inside the turkey.
Don't even put that on the list. I mean, don't. Yeah.
Green bean casserole, Joe Cavelli said. So did Michelle Ernst. Dave Strash said sweet potatoes. Jill Tisdale said stuffing. Tony Greco said reams. Corey Tussler said turkey also. I don't think they understood the assignment.
No.
Tracy Alexander said cooked carrots. And Kayla Maria said trash the turkey and ham and give me all the sides. So 3 people picked. Well, I guess you could say maybe it's their side. They only eat one piece and everything else, I guess. But that's what I had. Yeah. So what are your guys'? Anything else, Willie?
No, I'm done.
What are your guys' least favorite Thanksgiving sides? If you have one,
It's stuffing. Like I don't get it.
You don't like
I
stuffing?
don't like stuffing at all. And I've had good stuffing. I've had what's the Stofers. I mean, it just doesn't appeal to me. It's
So
just dry and.
Have you ever had stuffing with like meat in it, like sausage?
oh, Italian
and-
sausage stuffing is
Oh,
awesome.
this
I
is
do that
so
with.
good.
Well, that
But
actually
breakfast sausage in
sounds.
it?
I have not, but that sounds good.
It's good.
That
I
sounds
would
like
eat
something I can handle.
Shana doesn't like that. She's like,
I'm
stuffing. No.
I'm like, so if I could I do 3 things. That's it. I do turkey, mashed potatoes, and green bean casserole. That's my meal, and gravy on top of
Everything.
Lots of gravy.
I don't know,
About a
not
gallon
so
of
much on the green-
gallon of gravy.
a lot of gravy. A lot of gravy on the turkey and mashed potatoes. Yes, absolutely. Just give me those 3 things, and a barrel aged stout, or a brandy or a whiskey old fashioned, not brandy.
Whiskey, yeah.
Nice.
Which I've been. I got some old fashioned recipes I've been experimenting with a little bit.
Is that gonna be one of our?
Possibly. I don't know. I don't know what direction I'm going to go. It just to be continued. But what's your worst side?
Green bean casserole because I won't eat it.
Because the onions, basically.
Yeah, basically the onions.
If it didn't have onions,
Do you like mushrooms?
I don't like mushrooms either.
Yeah, usually it's cream of mushroom
That's-
soup in there too.
I'd use cream of celery soup in it.
I do cream of chicken. I think.
Cream of chicken would be.
Yeah, I'm not a bit. Yeah, cream of mushroom. I don't know why people. A lot of recipes that call for cream of mushroom, I always supplement cream of chicken instead. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't.
Not a
like
big mushroom guy.
No.
You're big on cream of young guy, right?
Yeah. He likes the raw stuff.
What's your favorite side?
Well, let him give his.
Oh, yeah,
what's
we
your
haven't
worst?
done
I think I make a sweet potato with like a crumble on top that has like a almost pecan praline type
And
thing.
you don't like it?
No, I don't understand the concept of just melting marshmallows on top. I think that's weird. to
Yeah,
me.
that's weird. Yeah.
People put marshmallows and just melt them, and it just becomes I'm not a marshmallow guy. And
Well, they're overdoing the sweet part of the
Yeah.
sweet potato. Like sweet potatoes in itself is. I don't mind sweet potato. I like sweet potatoes.
Yeah. But I do a
Um,
little. It's just got like a topping, like a praline topping, almost pecan.
So
Yeah,
it almost
I like
becomes
that
like
a
kind of a
lot.
dessert in a way.
Yeah, it is. It's very
Yeah.
yeah. Basically, you put that into a pie crust and probably eat it as a pecan pie
Eat the
or
crap
a
out
sweet
of
potato
that.
pie.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So favorite?
My
What?
favorite. Yeah, what
What,
would it be?
what's,
get to
what's
go.
yours? Oh,
Oh,
we don't got all night.
yeah, worst.
Everything but mashed potatoes and mac and cheese.
So what's on your plate?
You guys do mac and cheese
Yeah.
at Thanksgiving?
He makes me chicken breast. It's kind of a surprise. I'll see what he's making. I know he's making me chicken breast, but I don't know what he's doing to it.
He's gonna make you actually turkey breast. Just give it to. It looks like chicken.
Not
What's the
stupid.
difference?
Didn't say you were.
Oh,
but
you're not? You want to hear a story?
Yeah.
So Jace.
What if we said no?
So wait, let's do our favorite side. I come back to my
All right,
story.
all right,
Okay,
all
what
right.
favorite side? Favorite side. Mac and cheese or
Um,
prime mac and cheese? Or
Is
mac-
it like a baked?
don't-
Is it a baked mac and cheese?
It's
I
main
make it,
thing,
yes.
and then we
Yeah.
I think the thing we found out is I figured out the big thing about the mac and cheese, and I think the one time I had yours, I think I don't know if yours is
Bechamel.
good too. Well, not even that. It's using Gouda.
Gouda and Gruyere.
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry, Gruyere.
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 Ooh.
Gruyere
But not
is
so not Gouda.
no. I use Gruyere,
Gruyere.
and it's just a sharp cheddar,
Okay.
and the Gruyere just
Yes.
gives it a.
Just
Are you
Gruyers are very-
shredding it yourself?
Yeah, I buy.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
use
we
packaged
buy the bricks and
because if
shred it.
the packaged stuff has a preservative on it.
Yep.
It brings out extra oil.
Yep.
So you shred your own, and
Yeah.
it melts better, and it gets creamier easier.
Oh, this gluten-free stuff, you know.
What's Thanksgiving?
But yeah, you
love.
agree with
I
that. The
no, I'm
cheese has to
fine.
be
I'm not-
shredded at home.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Absolutely.
love making like homemade mac and cheese.
Yeah.
There's nothing better. It's so much fun to make.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
Bechamel.
sometimes you go
Yeah.
really like you go heavy on the like bake it real good. Sometimes I want it real creamy.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? A lot of milk. Use some whole milk in there. You know.
That's all I use. is
You guys
whole
use
milk.
whole milk when you make it.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah,
whole milk
absolutely.
and
Thickens up
half
better.
and half, or
Yeah.
heavy whipped cream.
Whip it,
Heavy
whip it,
cream.
whip it, whip it. You
Yep.
know.
Yep.
You
Good.
must whip it.
So what's your favorite?
Mashed potatoes.
You didn't. What's
I
your?
said mashed potato. I was gonna say mashed potatoes because
Oh.
I like putting cheese and ketchup in it.
Mashed
What?
potatoes all day
Ketchup?
long. I mean, just
Come on now,
You put ketchup.
Get-
Have you ever had that?
no ketchup.
Scott,
Gravy.
Who turned him
Nah,
on to
I like
that?
gravy.
Who turned you
Gravy.
on to that?
Lots of black
myself.
pepper,
It's
little
potatoes.
salt.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Some onion maybe.
I like to
whatever.
put black pepper in it when I'm making them. Little black pepper,
Yeah,
not too much, but enough to get the speckle.
yeah. You gotta have
Yeah,
it
yeah.
speckled.
Speckle look.
Unless
Is,
you use white pepper.
I'm making some different mashed potatoes this year. Though.
You guys ever do like country style? Like just leave a little bit of the peel on.
I always
and then
leave
you
a peel
mash-
on.
I
Always.
mix-
Always okay.
Depends what I feel like. I don't know.
Yeah, it
I mean,
depends on the recipe.
I
too.
sometimes they'll take off like half the skin and leave half on.
Yeah,
The over skin it, people don't get it.
I just this weekend I did a steak. I did like a tenderloin on the grill, and I did just those little baby, like the Yukon Gold, just little ones, and I just put them in tin foil. Make your tinfoil tent, little onion and some peppers, and
Did you say 10 or set?
I just put it on, and it's like I didn't even know how long to keep them on. But they were perfect, like just perfect little potatoes to go with a steak. It was simple
Simple
but effective. But effective.
Simple.
Yeah.
Little
Some-
butter and thyme.
Yeah,
little
I
thyme.
think I did put a little thyme
Thyme
on
on
there,
it.
rosemary
Use
and
the
thyme.
herb de
I was listening to the
Provence.
Simon and Garfunkel when I did it.
Herb de Provence.
Herb de Provence. That's the best ones to use for
Rosemary and thyme.
it. Your favorite?
Something I started making a couple years ago is corn pudding,
Okay.
and it's good. So it's like cornbread.
Okay. Which
With-
my girls love cornbread.
cornbread.
So okay.
So you put a can of corn in it, can of cream corn in it, some sour cream, melted butter, some eggs. Mix that sucker up. Throw it in a baking dish.
Is there
for about
cornbread
a
mix
half-
in it too?
Yeah, cornbread mix in it. Yep. Mix it up for like half hour, and it's so good.
So it just eats like a pudding.
I mean, it's not like they call it pudding, but it's a little. It sets up a little bit. I mean, it's still
Less of a bread.
It's still moist.
Hey. Just the same here.
Oh boy.
Oh yikes.
Is this a sports
Scott,
show?
what's your favorite side?
My favorite side is I like stuffing. I'm a fan of stuffing when it's got a good sausage in it or something.
So you have your own stuffing recipe.
Yeah, I do
then.
different stuff. I used to do stuffing. I used to chop real fine the giblets, all the stuff that people don't like,
Right.
And you
and
put
chop it
them
up
in.
real fine and saute them in butter and mix it, and it gives a flavor. But nobody wants to eat those no more. So
No one
So,
knows.
so
it if you
maybe I
chop it
just
up
had,
fine enough.
maybe I as a child had too much Stouffer's.
yeah, I always
like
make
the
it.
box stuff.
I what I do basically, my base is a lot of onion and celery finely like pureed
Mm.
with butter, and then with chicken broth, and that's what the base of it is.
Actually sounds good. Yeah.
And you can I usually over broth it. I make it like a day before, or day of, but then I dump. What I do is I take broth and I just dump broth over it, just to get it really, really not so dry, like you said, get it a little moister.
How do you do your brine for your turkey? Is it apple cider?
This year I'm just doing. It's going to be wine,
Okay, red, like a red or
a water, yeah, a white wine,
Ernest and Julio.
water,
It's like that jug.
water, yeah,
I
water,
saw it in the garage. I walked in.
the jug. The jug of wine.
Yeah.
Jug of wine.
water, wine, and some seasonings. That's it.
Lambrusco.
Nothing crazy.
He
I
won,
never brined a turkey before.
he won at the Holy Rosary.
He wanted a raffle.
the raffle. We got wine. We got vodka. We got Lambrusco.
Oh my God, I want that basket of wine. I want the Wicker basket of wine. So that's stuffing I would say is up there on top of my list. I'd say pretty good.
Now, what's a good beverage for Thanksgiving?
Anything alcoholic.
Yeah, it depends what I'm feeling like that day.
Old fashioned.
I mix up. Yeah, I don't make anything like that. It's more of just a mixer. Something and something.
It's like you can't have anything with carbonation, otherwise it fills you up, your stomach up, and
Yeah.
you can't eat.
Well, you're
bloated.
You do an authentic old fashioned, not a soda old fashioned.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, like a traditional
Boozy,
one.
very boozy.
Yep. And you sip on that, or you have one of these, like a barrel aged stout.
Or you get like a KBS and put a little Woodford
Floater.
Reserve floater.
Oh boy, I see that in our future for some reason.
Oof. A floater. A floater. So a couple more games real quick. We'll do the beer of the week then in a second. We're getting the beer of the week. I'll go through a couple more games here. Colts Eagles. Eagles come back to win 17-16, moved to 9-1 with the best record in the NFC. Jalen Hurts 1 touchdown running and 1 touchdown passing. Also, the Commanders go on the road and beat Texans. 23-10. Looks like Taylor Haneke will be holding on to the job. They said for the foreseeable future. The Commanders are the first team out right now in the playoffs. They moved to 6-5. The Raiders win a overtime game, 22-16. It looks like the Broncos forgot who Devontae Adams was and just left him open on the last play of the game for a touchdown. In that same game, that was the end of Melvin Gordon's career in Denver. The Bengals won 37-30, as we talked about earlier. Joe Burrow had 4 touchdowns in that game, 2 interceptions. One of the interceptions was probably one of the pretty nice pick I saw. TJ Watt had a great interception in the game, so they won 37-30. Pickens 4 for 83. Najee Harris, one of his best games of the year, 99 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Kenny Pickett 265 and 1 touchdown. Cowboys beat the Vikings 40-3 on the road in Minnesota. Minnesota drops to 8-2, number 2 seed in the NFC right now. Cowboys move to 2 games behind the Eagles and the first wild card team. Prescott 2 touchdowns. Cousins only 105 yards passing. A quiet day. Tony Pollard, big game, 109 receiving, 6 catches for 2 touchdowns and also 80 yards on the ground. Chiefs went up. Good game on Sunday night. Chargers, Chiefs, 30-27 come from behind for Mahomes and the Mahomes-Kelsey connection, 3 touchdowns. And the Chargers had a good game. Herbert 2 touchdowns. Eckler had a nice game. Palmer 2 touchdowns. Yes.
Hey, is this true? But they have kicker, Butker and Dicker.
Dicker the kicker. Yep.
Dicker the kicker, and you got Butker. So they're probably the 2 of the, I think NBC could have had some fun with that last night, but I don't think they chose to.
No, probably not.
Mike Tirico's boring.
Last Thursday night, the Packers lose to the Titans 27-17. Aaron Rodgers 2 touchdowns. Tannehill 333, 2 touchdowns. Derrick Henry 87 yards and 1 touchdown. Aaron Jones 40 yards and Burks best game of the year, 7 catches at 111. Bears go on the road and lose to the Falcons 24-27. Fields 1 touchdown rushing and 1 touchdown receiving or passing is the 5 games in a row for that, and I think that is tied with Lamar Jackson for the most games in a row. I believe it's Lamar Jackson.
Kyler Murray.
Oh, Kyler Murray. You're right.
Yes.
Kyler Murray. Yes.
Yes.
Mariota had a nice game, 1 touchdown rushing and passing. Also, Kyle Pitts 3 touchdowns, 3 catches, 43 yards, but he's out for the year with a torn MCL. And the last game, the Lions go on the road and beat the Giants 31-18. Just a good overall game. I believe Jamal Williams leads the league in rushing touchdowns, right? Am I right? 10?
Yes.
10 or 11? And Kelsey is tied with somebody with
Gronk.
10, with Adams.
Adams?
Devontae Adams both have 10 touchdowns.
But I thought he broke Gronk's record.
He might have.
Who did? Kelsey?
Kelsey.
Yes, Kelsey moved into number 1 for most receiving touchdowns by a tight end.
So that is this week's scoreboard. Yes.
And
Anything,
one
about the
thing I
games?
missed when you were
anything
talking
about the games, both you guys. I'm sorry, I'm just going through them. Anything about the games?
talking about the Atlanta Bears game.
Yep.
Cordell Patterson had his 9th career kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
Return,
I saw that.
most in NFL history.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that shocked me a little bit because I thought Hester. How many did Hester have?
Hester has the most return touchdowns in history, but kickoff returns is
Combination of the two.
Yes.
Okay.
Did Hester return kickoff?
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot? Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, yeah, everything.
I mean, he returned one in the Super Bowl.
Oh, he opened the Super Bowl. Yeah, duh.
Hell, they tried to make him into a wide receiver.
Yeah, that didn't work out. But anyway, so let's see. Okay, we got beer here, huh?
Beer of the week.
Yeah, let's do beer. Let's do some beer.
To get drank.
These cookies are phenomenal.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer, it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer.
Beer is good. Beer is good.
Beer is good.
Beer is great, and it's it's that time of year, right? Thanksgiving, Christmas. So we're gonna get drunk a lot. So I mean, we just had a little discussion about Thanksgiving and all the flavors. I mean, Thanksgiving to me is all about flavors. There's tons of it. So I brought a beer that has a little bit of flavor to it. I've never had it. I've had their base beer, which is it's Epic Brewing out of Salt Lake City. The base beer is called Big Bad Baptist. It's a great coffee-based stout. This one is called Double Jam, and it's got a little jam in it. It's aged in whiskey barrels, coffee, cocoa, raspberries, and blackberries. So it gives it kind of a jam flavor. So to remind you of maybe your sides or your desserts at Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, gentlemen. Let me know what you think of the Double Jam.
I think I'm gonna love it.
This is good.
It's vicious.
Yeah, it's got some kick to it.
It's different. It's different. At first, my first sip, I'm like, but now I'm like, yeah, it
You
does
always
have a
to
lot
take
of.
2 drinks of it. You can taste that berry at the end.
The
of it.
berry's really huge in it.
I can smell a berry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's different. It's
I
unusual.
like these berries.
I like these.
What's
Yeah.
the ABV on this bad
Oh
boy?
yeah. The ABV, after we just backed up an 11.5%,
Yes, we did.
we're gonna go ahead here and have an 11.8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
One
so,
up, a couple of.
Yep. It's a sleepover night at Scott's. Thanksgiving sleepover. So Double Jam, you guys like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. It's good.
Yeah. Flavorful.
Different.
Where'd you get
Cool.
that bad boy at?
I got this bad boy at Festival Foods. You've heard of it?
Yo, I've heard
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went out of my way to Festival Foods.
Huh.
Yeah. They seem to have, and there's a bunch of variants of this, like tons of them.
Yeah.
Is that place new?
Yeah.
Oh.
It just opened last week. So it's right next to Aldi's. Nuts.
Oh,
Nuts.
All these nuts.
you got me.
So what cookie pairs well with this?
I think the
All of them?
I think the mom's cookie would have been very good with this.
This one is my favorite. The one that's in that corner.
The mom's cookie.
Is that mom's?
No, this one's just that's just
That's
a
chocolate chip.
chocolate chip.
That's chocolate chip. That's white chip cranberry. The middle one is mom's caramel salted
and 2
cheesecake,
cheesecake.
and then 2 pumpkins.
The pumpkins are good.
I think I'm on sugar overload right now.
You're such a little pumpkin.
Oh, thank you, pumpkin.
So let's real quick. MLB awards were handed out last week. The American League MVP was Aaron Judge. The National League MVP was Paul Goldschmidt, his first award.
I think he's the oldest
Yes, oldest to win it.
to first time.
First time, yeah, first time winning.
35, right?
Yes. Also, Cy Young was Justin Verlander.
Shocker.
National League was Sandy Alcantara. Managers of the year were Terry Francona and Buck Showalter. And rookie of the years were Julio Rodriguez from the Mariners and Michael Harris from the Braves.
So I was gonna look up. Did Showalter and Francona ever win it. They won it before.
Francona has.
with the Red Sox, correct?
No, he won with the Indians before.
Because when I saw that, and I knew they had good years, but when I saw that, I'm like, what is it, 2004?
I don't know if he didn't win it with the thing, but he may have won it the year they played the Cubs in the World Series. And outside.
Yes.
I think
Oh
he
no,
did.
I thought you were talking about winning the World Series. I'm sorry.
No, winning the manager.
Manager year,
He didn't win it
manager
with the
year,
Red
yeah.
Sox.
Yeah, he was their manager. I thought when they got he was manager when they won the World Series.
Yeah,
The first
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
you're
thought
right. He won,
Twice.
he won the
Yeah.
World Series. That I don't. Yeah, he might have won it twice. You might be right.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just kind of a throwback.
Did he?
Ooh, wow. So I have the stats here for who came in second and third. Orioles skipper Brandon Hyde came in second.
That's a good call.
I think I had him. I thought I had him winning it this year.
I had Show. I think after they came out, this is who I thought were going to win it. I didn't pick the beginning of the year. I didn't pick all these beginning of the year. If I would have, I'd be in Vegas. But yeah, a lot of these guys. I get Showalter. Took that team finally, got them to the playoffs and a bunch of wins. They don't vote. They vote before the playoffs, not after. So
Right.
Third manager of the year, all with Cleveland. 2013 and 2016, he won the awards with Cleveland.
okay. So little NBA.
The Bucks are winning right now.
Yeah, the Bucks are winning right now. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to look this up real quick before I say anything. I want to double check this before I bring it up. So right now, Boston leads the Eastern Conference by 2 games over the Bucks, and in the Western Conference, you have Utah by also 2 games over Phoenix and Portland and Denver. And the Lakers are 5-10. That's our weekly report on the Lakers. Yeah. So Bucks.
I would like to say this: the Lakers are 3-0 without LeBron playing.
Giannis
Trade
is
bait.
Giannis is 2 of 7 from this charity scrape tonight.
Man.
He has 28 points.
Could be 0 for 9. Think positive for $250 million.
I really hope he sees a therapist. I hope he's
Sports psychologist.
sports psychologist. And they were going through the Friday night game. They're going through all the all the different sequences he's had throughout. Like, is it, one spin, 4 dribbles? Is it like right now he's 1 spin? He does the warm-up shot. He gets a free shot. Then he does his spin and it's just 1 dribble, which last year that seemed to work. He was actually fairly decent from the line. He's doing the same thing. Does he need to change it again? Like, does this guy, it's so mental.
Don't they have 10 seconds technically?
10 is the count.
Yeah.
And he's not that guy now. That was 2 years ago where he was taking so much time because he actually did 7 dribbles at one point.
Yeah, the year they won the championship, he did that.
Yeah, 7 dribbles. He's down to 1.
Yeah, because that's when they were playing Brooklyn and they would chant.
Mhm.
They would count
Everybody,
down
everywhere he
from
went,
10.
they would
Yeah,
chant.
Phoenix did it. everybody
Even
did it.
no, they even did it at home games just for fun, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
he wanted them to do it.
Yeah.
It's like Grayson Allen with the booing.
Right.
Like they boo him at home now
Yeah.
because it fires them up.
So is this what slap a G or something like that, or it used to be hack a shack?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
slap
I'll,
it.
I'll talk
Right.
about Giannis for a second. You guys seen what happened, obviously, with him getting all mad at the guys trying to
You missed my opening.
take
Yeah,
the.
we talked
the
about
ladders.
it.
Well, did you see? You seen what happened before that with Montrezl Harrell, right?
Yeah, we
Yep, we
talked
talked
about
about
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
It's like
So what was your take on it?
I'm over it already. I mean, it's not a big deal. He's got 20.
Yeah, I don't know, just because it was all stupid.
No,
And before the game, Montrezl Harrell was messing with Thanasis too. He was out there warming up, and Montrezl Harrell came out and started yelling at him.
it's the city of brotherly love, man. It's Philadelphia. Like,
I don't get it.
whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. So you got anything for us, Willie? Any your dad jokes or birthdays or anything?
I got birthdays.
You got your bell, so
I
here
got
we
my
go.
bell. You want to do some birthdays, kids?
Yeah.
Any 69s?
Sadly, no. There's nobody.
All right. What else you got? Dad jokes?
Dad jokes. I got that too.
There's no point. There's no point.
There's no point in doing birthdays.
Okay, birthday.
No,
yeah, I
go,
like
go
that.
ahead. Fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
Can I still guess 69?
You
You
can.
can.
So you only get one guess at 69, and if you use it once, you can't use it again.
Okay. 69.
No, I'm going to save it.
I'm gonna save it. There are no 69s though. He said.
I know.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
No, I'm just.
I like
see,
saying
see if you're
69.
paying attention. All right. So
So wait a
here-
minute. If we don't say it, but
69.
he does it count? Okay, go ahead.
All right. Bo Derek.
I want to say it so bad. So bad.
It would have been perfect.
Bo Derek, though, probably 61.
Man, I think she's 70. I'm gonna say 64.
Today she
He
are
has,
you participating?
He has no idea.
No.
He doesn't even know who she is.
66.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Joe Walsh.
Ooh.
My Maserati does 165, 85,
169.
169. Wow.
What you can go.
80.
74.
75.
The other eagle.
Goldie Hawn.
Oh my.
71.
74.
She's older than Joe Walsh. 77.
Wow.
Goldie Hawn.
She's a fox.
Overboard was a great movie.
Wildcats too.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah, Wildcat. Michael Strahan.
Oh. 50.
Good Morning America and live with Kelly and Michael.
50.
Hey.
50.
I'm gonna say he's 47.
How old are you?
51.
51.
Oh, really? Okay.
Here you go. Scarlett Johansson.
Wow.
Wow. Swing.
Hey.
38. 38.
Oh, there's a winner.
Boom.
Nice.
I know everything about her.
That's
Ask me about Taylor Swift now.
That's all Colin Jost.
Mark Ruffalo.
Boo.
Is he from
55.
Kenosha?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
Is he the Hulk?
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's 54.
57.
55.
I said that.
I didn't hear you.
Where did you say it in your head?
I said it before you.
Use your words.
I said it before you started.
I'll give you one, Jace.
I said that.
We can roll the tape.
Yeah.
Roll the tape.
If you're lying, it's -4.
Jamie Lee Curtis. What was your favorite?
64.
62. He was right.
Yes.
And I didn't even know that.
What were you gonna say? What was my favorite?
Do you know who she is?
The most pausable.
Halloween.
Yeah, pausable.
She's got multiples in the most pausable movie scenes I think ever.
Well, Trading Places, right?
Trading Places.
Yeah, that
Halloween.
was the one.
Halloween. I don't know.
She's in that thing with John Travolta where she's like in a leotard or whatever, and they're doing like a.
I saw that today online.
I see that
He's
all
like
the time.
doing exercise.
Yeah, and he's like thrusting.
What movie is that?
I have no idea.
Oh, some type of. It's not physical, but it's like some like it's like a workout movie
Let's
from the
get
early
physical.
'80s. I believe.
Xanadu?
Look it up.
What movie?
Xanadu.
Jamie. Just put John Travolta and Jamie Lee Curtis.
It's also a movie.
Staying alive.
Miley Cyrus.
Hey, boy, genius. How old is she?
And this is
What about Hannah
her birthday's
Montana?
this week.
Who am I looking up?
No, Miley Cyrus. How old is she?
Hannah Montana.
38.
No.
34.
32.
30.
Oh,
She's that young.
Because we guessed 38 at Scarlet.
Perfect.
Oh, perfect. Okay,
Perfect,
there you
okay.
go. Hey, so did anybody ever watch My Three Sons?
yes.
Okay,
What's it about?
so
My 3 sons.
Three daughters.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can picture it. Yeah.
Stanley Livingston,
Hmm.
who was he? What character did he play? Do you remember? Ernie.
The kid, Ernie.
Yeah, Ernie with glasses.
Ernie,
Kinda,
Chip, and
kinda.
who?
Ernie, Chip, and Rob.
Rob. Ernie was the mid. What's what?
He was the youngest.
the youngest.
He was a
What show
dorky
was
kid with the
what?
glasses.
Late 60s? No, 60s.
Who he was on? 15, 16.
Jesus, he's
I'm
gonna be
gonna.
old.
Man, 60 times
70 something.
50.
71.
60. I'm gonna say 77.
Hey,
Chase.
hey, boy, genius.
Who are we looking up? Who's the
Just
person?
say a number.
You
What's
don't
the
have
name?
to look it up. It's Ernie. You don't have any idea. He said, what did you say?
71.
77.
74.
72.
I would have cried if I got that right.
Katherine Heigl.
I heard she's mean though.
That's what I heard
She's
too.
mean.
Grey's Anatomy and
Yeah.
Roswell. What was
See,
she in?
that just did she?
Was
that
she
just
in that
came
movie
out that
with
she's
Seth
mean.
Rogen?
No. Oh
No.
yeah. Yeah, she was
She was got knocked up.
knocked up.
Oh, I was thinking. You said Grey's Anatomy. I was thinking of the other
She
one.
was in the Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, you're thinking of the other girl. Yeah, she was in Grey's
You're thinking
Anatomy.
about the other chick. Yeah.
Heigl was in
Katherine
Grey's
Heigl.
Anatomy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
See, I
she-
don't watch Grey's
I think
Anatomy.
she was,
I
yeah.
just always picture the one girl that was in Old School. Is the star of Grey's Anatomy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the
Sunshine State.
yes.
Denver.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
Yeah. What's her name? I can't think of her name. But yeah, yep.
she's and she's off the show. I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said goodbye.
I think she. Yeah.
Okay, Katherine Heigl. She's 42.
I'm gonna say she's 48.
Boy genius. You want to make a guess?
We're moving on here. Let's go.
44.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jason's
I
out.
thought she was gonna be 50.
Colin Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
What was that one movie
Oh,
he was
yeah.
in with Jack Black? Something California, or John Lithgow was in it, and the mom from.
You got me, dude. Yeah, I don't know.
He was on a TV show. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was about it was about a family.
Life in Pieces. And
Yeah, Life in
Roswell.
Pieces. Life in Pieces was a funny
Yeah.
show. It was a funny TV show. I'm gonna say he's 38.
34.
45.
Jeez.
Rich Little.
Oh,
84.
we used to watch. Are you shitting me? We used to watch. Did you guys watch this when you were kids? Rich Little's A Christmas Carol.
Oh, hell yeah.
Where he played like almost every role.
Every role, yeah.
So good. You don't ever see it. That's
so
like,
good. So good.
We can watch it on YouTube tonight.
yeah, let's watch it because it's like it's probably just short.
It's a short.
It's a short. Martin Short.
Bueller.
Matthew
Bueller.
Broderick?
That's Ben.
Ben Stein.
Ben Stein.
Oh my gosh.
Win Ben Stein's money.
74.
79.
78.
I was gonna say 8. I moved up to 9. Dang it. Yeah, that makes me mad.
Christina Applegate.
Ooh, she's
MS.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Walk
Yeah.
of Fame.
Walk of Fame.
Kind of
yeah.
ironic.
Ooh.
Walk of Shame.
Well, Walk of Fame. She can't walk like she's like in a week. Like,
She's
She,
she
she
has
uses.
MS?
She uses.
yeah,
Does
she's
she have MS?
real
Yeah,
bad. Like,
yeah,
real
yeah,
bad.
It just gotten her. Yeah.
She's had
But
some,
she looked good. She did look good.
She did. She
looked
did.
really
yeah.
good.
she's had some health, like a lot of health. That she had a she have the removal of her.
I watched.
What do they
Was
call
that
it?
Applegate that had cancer?
Yeah,
Mastectomy?
she.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Is that mastectomy?
Mastectomy
Yeah.
or a
Mastectomy. I
yeah.
saw her in Bad Moms. She was pretty good.
Yeah,
in
Bad Moms is good. What was the show or why wasn't Ed O'Neill there? Did anybody ever find out why he wasn't there? Because Peggy Bundy was there.
Yeah, I saw all of them were there.
The son was there. I think the neighbor lady was there. I believe the producer was there, but he wasn't there. Which he may have something going on. I'm sure they're friendly. I know they are.
Right.
but-
Yeah. Because I know he like the show that she did after Married with Children. He like showed up there. She was supposed to walk into.
Oh, the one with the bar.
I think so. She was supposed to walk into like a room, and he was like, she knocked at the door, and he's like, "Who is it?" And she's like, she recognized that voice and busted in. And it was
Obviously, she Anchorman. She was incredible, and she had that other with what the hell is his name? Owen Wilson. Was it Hall Pass? Is that what it's called? That movie?
Was she in Hall Pass?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the
she
movie.
was one of the wives in Hall Pass.
You ever see the uncut version of Hall Pass?
No,
The hot tub scene?
no.
that's Hot Tub Time Machine.
You ever seen the hot tub scene?
Oh
in
yeah, I
Hall
have
Pass?
seen. Oh yeah, with the dudes. Yes, yes.
Hey, can you guys switch sides?
Yeah.
Why?
Is that the uncut? I thought that was the only version. That's the only version I ever saw.
It's uncut.
Yeah. Just couldn't you guys switch sides?
He's like, oh.
So she's 56.
Oh, Chris, I'm gonna say she's 51, my age.
Wow, you're on fire.
Is she 51?
51. Yeah.
That's why I rang the bell.
Oh, I don't know.
Tina Turner.
What's love got to do with it? What's love? But shut up! Quack! Quack!
I was gonna do a
Keep
different
your shoe
song,
on.
but now I can't remember what song I was gonna do.
Big wheels keep on turning. Primary keep
We
on
don't
turning.
need another hero.
Rolling,
rolling, rolling on the river.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow. She's 90.
I'm gonna say she's 73.
83.
Ooh,
I was closer.
Wow.
69?
Since
Boy,
this
actually,
show
I
is
was.
about sports, I figured I better add some sports guys.
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Troy Aikman's birthday is this week.
Oh, Drakeman. He don't remember, but let's help him out.
Too many edibles.
Well, 89, he was a rookie. So 44 years ago.
It's a lot of math.
No, he's not that old. That's wrong. 89.
He's 62.
Yeah, 63.
61.
56.
My math is wrong. Then.
He did retire a little early.
Yeah, but
probably a little early.
He was a rookie 89.
Yeah.
So that's 40. Oh, no, that's 30 years ago. I did the math. 40. I said 40. It's 30. Yeah. Dang it.
Ken Griffey Jr.
50.
56.
53.
The kid.
He's an idiot savant.
Ken Griffey or Jace?
Ken Griffey.
Boom Boom Boris Becker.
Boris Pecker.
Or the short shorts.
64.
I'm gonna say 65.
69.
No. 54.
Oh.
Never heard.
Young, well, tennis players, they're young. He started
they-
playing when he was probably
And
17.
they're done by the time they're like 22,
23.
23.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless
Most
your name,
people.
Unless your name's Federer.
Federer.
Serena or
Djokovic.
Djokovic,
Yeah.
yeah. But overall, they're usually, yeah.
Or any tennis player.
Yeah. Just start naming them. Or McEnroe.
Joe Gibbs.
Still alive?
74.
As far as you know.
80.
Idiot savant. What do you think?
75.
81.
Ooh, you're
Close,
close.
close.
I don't even want to mention this jackass, but Chris Carter.
All he does is catch
The Vikings?
Yeah.
Oh.
I say that because
51.
He was a Buckeye.
Oh.
51.
No, he's way over than that, I think. Maybe.
No, we'll see what Willie says.
61.
58.
57.
Not way older.
Last one, kids. Last one. Eric, you get this one. You tie Scott. Jace has got 3 and no one can catch them. So
I got 2 right.
Oh, you didn't. No, you did. I said you got 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can catch them.
I have 1.
Yeah.
I got Scarlett Johansson.
This is worth 3 points.
Hey.
Oh,
Now, this is 3 points. Harold Reynolds.
Harold Reynolds.
What's he famous
Jace,
for?
hold on. Jace, you go first.
Yeah.
Is he the baseball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. You go first, Jace.
Oh, he played baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you-
I know who
you-
this is.
You go first.
No.
He's on
Yeah.
the MLB.
We're not helping you. Go. You go first.
Here's the thing.
Just go first.
He looks old, but he doesn't look old.
Just go first.
This isn't worth 3, by the way.
Okay, go ahead.
52.
51.
55.
62.
What?
What?
What? Get out.
Yeah.
That it?
That's it. That's it.
That's
kids.
a wrap.
Throw us a
I just
dad
gotta
joke.
look a picture of
Dad jokes. Here we go.
You
He,
start.
he
you
doesn't
start.
even look old.
Oh, Harold Reynolds. Oh.
He looks younger than
He's like
he
Eddie-
looks younger than you.
He's like Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy looks old now
Really?
compared to when he was
20?
Mr. Robinson.
Palova.
Over.
Mr. Robinson or Grumpy. What was
Actually, it's a
the-
cardigan. Thanks for asking.
what was the thing he played on SNL?
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood.
No, but what was the Grumpy? The green.
Gumby,
Oh,
damn it.
Gumby, damn it.
What the hell's going on here? Give me a cigar here.
What about
talking
buckwheat toupee?
looking for
Working
nub.
for nub and dog don't want pay. We should watch that later. Dad jokes, Willie.
There you go.
I was actually listening to the clip show, and you and Scott are singing that. Eric.
Yeah, we were.
Who's got?
Right. What
Oh,
kind of key has 2 legs and doesn't open doors?
Has 2 legs and doesn't open doors. I don't know.
A turkey.
Mm.
What does that get? Like crickets? Just silence. Silence is golden. Okay. What side of the turkey has the most feathers?
What side of the turkey has the most feathers?
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know.
No idea.
The outside.
Wah,
Oh, I
wah.
don't get the sounds. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What did the turkey say to the hunter right before Thanksgiving?
Oh, sorry. Turkey say to the hunter right before Thanksgiving.
Hello.
I don't know.
Quack, quack.
I hear that one.
Why did they let the turkey join the band?
Because of his drumsticks.
You got it.
I actually, there was a question.
Ding.
Ding.
It's a point.
Ding. Ding.
You're better at jokes than birthdays.
Right? What do you get if you cross a turkey with a ghost?
Boo chicken. I don't know.
Anything, Eric? Anything?
Can you repeat the question?
I want to. What do you get if you cross a turkey with a ghost?
Google, Google. I have no idea.
Google.
Poltergeist.
Wow.
What does a limping turkey say?
Quack quack.
I got a limp. I have no idea.
Google.
No idea.
Wobble wobble.
Oh, Google was close. Wow, yeah.
I forgot to tell you, we watched Elf on Saturday night. Is it too early? Too
No.
soon? No.
You watched what?
You watched it on the 4th of July.
You watched
didn't you?
Elf?
Never too early.
Yeah.
Never too early.
Why did the cranberries turn red?
Because they were embarrassed.
Because they were, I don't know.
Drunk.
Because they saw the turkey dressing.
Where's the cricket sound?
Oh.
Wah, wah.
Is that secretary? What did the cannibal get at Thanksgiving when he showed up late?
A foot in his mouth.
I don't know.
Cold shoulder.
Wow.
That's terrible.
That's just terrible.
And last but not least, my friends told me to stop telling these stupid Thanksgiving jokes, but it's hard to stop cold turkey. And that, my friends, is all I have.
Guys,
Thank God.
guys, someone just called my phone, sneezed, and then hung up. Getting
it-
so sick and tired of these cold calls.
Wow, that's worse than Willie's.
That's it. I'm done.
Good. You got any over there, Scooter?
I do have
Let me
some this
see.
day in sports history if you need it.
Oh my.
How about this? My girlfriend thinks I'm terrible in bed.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to pass judgment under a minute.
Not enough time. Not enough time.
That's all I got tonight. Because I saw the turkey dressing.
That's why you're all red.
What do you got? Sports history.
Sports history this week. Oh, actually, you know what? We're gonna go with film and TV.
Ooh, I like film and TV.
I don't know half of it because I'm like 10.
Can't we pick like Trivial Pursuit? Arts and entertainment.
So this movie
Schwartz
came out in 1976,
Okay.
and how would I describe this? It was kind of punchy.
Rocky.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. On this day in 1980,
Do you believe in miracles?
they decided.
Oh, sorry.
They figured out somebody shot somebody,
JR Dallas.
Oh yeah.
and they had a rating of 53.3, 83 million viewers, 76% of the television watchers in the U.S.
Watch to see
shot
who
JR?
shot JR.
Who was it that shot JR?
I forget.
Wasn't his wife?
Call your mom. Your mom
Linda
knows that.
Gray, I thought shot him.
Is it Linda Gray?
Linda
Could be
Gray.
wrong. No,
Yeah,
it
I
was-
bet your mom knows.
Oh yeah, I thought that's who it was.
I'll look
Text
it
her.
up.
Yeah, who shot JR?
There we go. Come on, Sparky. This song was came out in 1981, and was
Identifying Christian Shepherd, JR's wife's sister-in-law,
Oh.
and his former mistress.
Oh yeah.
who is she? I don't remember her.
Yeah.
Mm.
This song was number one. It was by it came out in 1981 by Olivia Newton-John.
Let's get
Physical?
physical.
You're right. You are
Yeah.
correct.
I only knew that from.
How long was it number one for? Do you think?
82 weeks. No, I'm just kidding.
1 week.
10 weeks.
10.
Who was the first interracial TV kiss?
It was the Jeffersons, people next door. Interracial TV kiss.
It's kind of out of this world.
Star Trek? William Shatner on the one lady.
Uhura.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Good call.
I think I just saw that recently, actually.
Late at night watching this crap.
No, I think it came up somewhere. It was a question.
He said it came up somewhere.
Swing.
Let's check his history.
Yikes. I wouldn't want to see that.
This cartoon came out.
I'm a doctor, not a porn director. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This cartoon came out in 1995. It was it used computer generated imagery. It was directed by John Lasseter.
Oh.
95.
What year did it come out? 95?
Mhm.
As a cartoon?
Mm-hmm.
Computer generated.
Shrek.
Looney Tunes?
It's a first feature length film.
Oh, it's Space Jam.
Or Space Jam, Looney Tunes. No?
No, it's a Pixar. It's Toy
Pixar.
Story.
You are
Oh,
correct.
Toy Story.
I thought Shrek was before that. I
You
guess.
got a friend.
So
in
Toy
me.
Story was the first of the Pixars.
Yep.
And
It was,
then
the fir-
Shrek.
it was the first computer generated.
Well,
Computer
Pixar
generated,
was
yeah.
that.
I mean, it's not the first cartoon, but I call it a cartoon.
But I mean, yeah,
because-
of all
I
that
don't
series,
know.
then Shrek came out after that, I believe.
Shrek was DreamWorks then.
DreamWorks. Yeah, you're right.
Universal. Yeah.
DreamWorks.
Yeah, the next one after that, I think.
And then Minions were
was-
also DreamWorks.
Okay.
Just
all
like when Universal.
It might have
you know
been Cars
Yeah.
after.
And I never. We
that.
always go to Disney.
Ah.
Pixar. That's at
Toy Story Land,
whatever it is.
Hollywood Studios,
Yeah, that too.
Slinky Dog roller coaster.
Never been on it.
It's awesome.
Never been.
It's fun.
I didn't go last year. No.
Mm.
First year in like 12 years, I didn't go to Disney.
I can tell.
I'll be all right. I'm gonna be all right.
You're getting all verklempt.
I'll be fine.
And then what video or what in 2012, this YouTube video surpassing 808 million views. It's a song.
Was it
it's-
Justin Bieber singing?
It's kind of it's a style.
Oh, Gung.
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam
Gangnam
Style.
Style. Gangnam Style.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, Gangnam Style.
Yeah, it was terrible.
What the hell?
It's my ringtone when you call.
I see that all the time.
Same page. Come on, Willie.
All right.
No radio silence. Let's go.
Here we go. 1979. These two broadcast.
Larry Bird and
together
Magic
for
Johnson.
The first
Oh, sorry.
time. It lasted for 22 years, becoming one of the
Pat
most.
Summerall and John Madden.
You are correct, sir.
But did you see where I was going with 79?
Yeah.
Magic and Bird.
Magic and Bird, yeah.
On this day in sports history, this quarterback,
Joe Montana.
including a game-ending 48-yard Hail Mary pass,
Aaron Rodgers.
Doug Flutie.
Doug Flutie,
Oh, in the at Boston
1984
College.
beat Miami
Miami, they were undefeated too, I think. Right?
47 to 45.
The Convicts.
Convicts.
They
Um,
weren't playing the Catholics.
In 1986, this 20-year-old boxer becomes the youngest heavyweight champion when he beat Trevor Burbick.
Who was
What?
he?
What year?
In 1986,
Tyson was super young when he.
Heavyweight?
becomes the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history when he stops title holder Trevor Burbick in the second round in Vegas.
Hagler?
86? How about
Heavyweight.
Evander Holyfield?
No,
No, I'm not a boxing guy.
that would have been
He
later.
likes tigers.
Oh, was
Ty-
Mike Tyson?
Mike
Mike
Tyson.
Tyson.
Oh,
I thought Mike
good
Tyson.
for-
I thought Mike Tyson was younger.
Yeah, I thought
like early
I always
20s.
feel like early 90s is Tyson.
20, 20
He might have
86?
boxed them, but then he
86 you
chance
said?
86.
I guess that's right. I remember high school days.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
watching one fight with my dad and went to the bathroom, came back, and it was over.
That's how those fights are. You'd pay all that money and
Because
you
it
watch.
was on HBO back then.
You'd watch all the early ones.
We had HBO and it was on HBO a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
HBO was like a perk to have
Why
it.
do you think they had HBO so you could watch the late night shit?
Oh yeah.
We didn't have Skinamax. We
Oh,
had HBO.
Skinamax.
No, but yeah, we
Cinemax After Dark. How do I know that?
Spankavision.
okay.
Anywho.
This guy in 1976 gained 273 yards versus Detroit.
Walter Payton.
76.
1976.
Earl Campbell.
Oh, Payton wasn't in the league yet. 77.
Campbell.
And this guy won the Heisman in 1968 also on this day.
Archie Griffin.
He won the Heisman. How about against Detroit or for Detroit?
Against Detroit.
He won the Heisman.
He won the Heisman in 1968.
O.J. Simpson.
You are right.
Oh,
Orenthal James.
There you go. I was just going to say, what's his real name? And also on this day, he was treated as a what do they call those witnesses?
Hostile witness.
Hostile witness in his trial.
Really?
He had a great. This is a
He had
great
a good
day
run.
for him.
He had a good run.
November 21st.
Big day.
Yeah, big day for him. Hey. This Canadian scored his 600th goal on this day.
Gretzky.
Yep.
It's only Canadian. That's only Canadian. I play
This
soccer.
this other Canadian scored his 600th goal on this day. In
Mar-
1999.
Not Lemieux's not Canadian, right?
No,
He's not.
he would have done
this
it not
guy's-
that
this guy-
early.
Isn't Lemieux Canadian?
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
but
yes.
No, he
but this
would've-
guy
he
is
would've
also
done
a
it that
general
early.
manager for a
Well, the
hockey team
question
right
was-
now.
Oh,
Mark
was it-
Messier.
What year was it?
It's the guy in Tampa.
1999.
This is the guy in Tampa.
He scored his 600th career goal. He's a Canadian, and he's a general manager for a
Chelios.
team right now.
Stevie Eiserman.
There you go.
Oh, Eisenman.
Yes.
Good call.
All right,
Yeah.
Stevie Y. And this guy in 1995 set the NFL record with 343 touchdown passes.
Wait, can you repeat
What
the
year?
question?
1995, this guy set the NFL record with 343
Finkel and Einhorn. Finkel and
touchdown
Einhorn.
passes.
Was it Dan Marino?
Marino, yeah, 95.
Dan Marino, there you go. And it-
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
He had to go in and he's like, isn't he washing his mouth out in the toilet?
Look at Mr. Winky. He said that's Debo Samuel's second long run tonight. It's a shame I've got him in a fantasy game right now. Oh no,
Oh,
that's an old one. Dang
That's
it.
the one he scored.
Got
Yeah.
me excited.
That was last year.
Sorry about that. Sorry, I lifted the table for a second.
The last one I have for
Give me
you
a cranberry
kids-
cookie away before your last one. Is there one left?
Yeah, there's.
Why before the last one?
No, I don't know if he's done, but before.
He's never done.
Oh, you know what? I have to go back to this guy.
See what I mean?
So in 1990,
Grab me a cookie too.
we talked about 1984, right? We talked about Doug Flutie,
Mhm.
right? So in 1996, what do you think this guy did?
What
He was
year?
the- He was the MVP, 1996, and he won a title.
What sport is this?
This is the guy that won that threw the Hail Mary.
Doug Flutie?
Yeah. So what did he do in 1996 that was you could put it in his Wikipedia page?
That drop kick?
Yeah, the drop kick. No, he went to the NFL.
Nope. He
Won his 9th MVP in the CFL.
well, he was the MVP that year, but they won the Grey Cup.
Oh, okay.
Grey Cup. What was the last one I had here? Oh, this in 1961, the Pro Baseball Rules Committee voted 8-1 against legalizing this type of pitch.
Spitball.
There you go. Isn't that funny? They have to. We're gonna let people do this. There's gonna be all kinds of loogies on this thing, earwax, snot.
There is anyway.
Sometimes I get a little
butt
jalapeno.
crack sweat.
Put it in my nose. Now rub it. Put it on the ball. You put snot on the ball. Ain't got an arm like you.
What was that from?
Major League.
Major League. Was that the one dude?
I think I messed up the whole lot. Yeah, it was Harris.
Yeah, the old dude that got hit in the back.
Oh,
of the,
Christ, Harris. Let's not start a holy war.
the guy hit with a bat
Yeah.
in the back of the head.
Hey, Joe Boo needs a refill.
Hit whack.
Hey, bartender.
Oh boy. Hey kids, that's all I have.
That's
all I
it?
have. That's all I got, man.
Play the Benny Hill.
Your intro song for you guys. Willie's Fun Facts, brought to you by Malort's.
Spritzer.
You know, we should all do
Crumble
like
cookies.
we should do a commercial for it.
Brought to you by Malort and Metamucil.
And tapioca. Put it in your pudding.
That's what I'm bringing next week for my treat. Everybody's got to eat a can of tapioca pudding.
Can.
I'm getting one of those big giant cans, and we all get a spoon.
By Heritage Senior Living. And warm gin.
Heritage Senior Living. You forget where you live, they'll find you.
And tennis balls for walkers.
or ladders with wheels. Oh, okay. What else we got?
Blue Chew.
Fuzzy candy.
Werther's.
Caramels.
I got
Well, it's the holiday season, so peppermint bark.
I got nothing.
Dust.
Black licorice.
Dark chocolate.
Dust.
I like dark chocolate.
Depends. Any closing thoughts, or we got anything else?
Let me make sure. I have a recipe here
Oh, let's read it.
for chantilly mashed potato casserole.
Should I pull up?
Chantilly.
Should I pull up some more NFL players and coaches?
For what?
Would you
oh,
do?
you know what I had? Oh, I printed it. Go get it. It's upstairs.
Mine's more fun.
Actually, you don't have to go get it. I can get it from here. Go ahead.
And I'll pull mine up.
Do
real
yours
quick.
first. Yep. You got it ready?
I gotta pull it up, but it's like right here in 5 seconds.
So many. That's what she says. So many.
Do you got it or no?
It's loading. Relax.
Well, you can't see I've got this, and then
I've got this because you said there was nothing left, and then you
God,
said,
who is-
"Oh,
Who is she? What about Sirianni and his little tirade after the game about Frank Reich,
oh, what
Eagles coach?
I didn't hear what he said. Let me in on it.
So he coached with Frank Reich, so he was he
Oh.
was disappointed about his firing, and they beat the Colts, and he like jumped in the stands and started yelling at the fans about.
there were Eagle fans that he was yelling at."
Yeah, but it's still he's yelling at them about Frank Reich, and then after the game he was emotional and wow, Jim, that's
John
Harbaugh is kind
Jonah
of cute.
Harbaugh.
It says 2 beers. I don't know. I don't think I would even need a beer.
Well,
Okay, what is this thing?
You gotta go over
now
here.
we're doing this again.
The coaches.
you said save the rest for next week. Oh,
okay.
the coaches are going to be bad.
It's
though.
like appendicitis.
what?
You've had it?
No, but
Oh.
it probably feels like this.
So there's Jim Harbaugh.
Oh yeah. It's wholesome.
I don't want to see the rest.
This is a tough radio bit.
Yeah, this is not working because
Yeah.
people can't see. If we could somehow show it,
I tell you, Andy Reid's hot with long hair.
I'm guessing the majority of them are. Oh my
well,
god,
Jace, I like it, but you know what? You have to get this loaded up.
Kingsbury.
We can put it on our screen.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go get an HDMI cable and it'll be up on the screen.
Okay, next show. We'll do this
I
next
like
show.
that.
No, it's too much work.
I don't know if you saw the bachelor party that dressed up all as dickas and went to
Yeah,
the
I
Falcon
saw it.
game.
It's hilarious.
It's pretty entertaining.
It's
That was a
awesome.
great idea.
Yeah.
Also, I brought up the referee thing. I didn't bring up about Marr in a 60-yard field goal. Do you know what happened in that situation?
Nope, I missed it.
There was a play that happened, and it might have been a catch on the sidelines, and it was close. He handled it right. They bring the kicking team out. Clock winds down. 40 seconds. Kicks it through as he's kicking. The whistle blows, and we're going to review it now. So the refs called for review and basically iced the Cowboy kicker.
This could have changed the whole game.
Well, yeah, it might have. But you know what I'm saying, though? They iced him, and it's
Yeah.
like
And he kicked it. Logan
it
said
was better the second one.
Logan said
Oh.
that I didn't see the
It was
first
center
one.
cut the second one.
Second one was right down the middle.
But it's like they actually, I was like, what are they doing? I don't know. But yeah. And then the other thing I had was, and I cannot find, but it was what we talked about a few weeks ago. I think we liked it. We brought up about overreactions. But I can't find it now. I have it printed, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So we can talk about it next week. I mean, there's a lot of overreactions every week. I know
What good fantasy moves or bad fantasy moves this week?
bad. I picked a Russell Wilson in 2 leagues. Played him. He went on the field, threw a touchdown pass. They took it away. Never threw one again.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably my worst one, but it didn't matter in that league. I probably not going to go to the playoffs anyway, so it might have affected it. Made some trades this week in my Dynasty League. I traded away Travis Kelce and Dalvin Cook this week.
For who?
I received.
Oh wait, are you out of it or are you in?
I'm out of it.
Okay.
I've been in that league. I was second highest scorer 3 weeks, and I lost all 3 weeks.
Is this the league that you're getting some backlash?
That's my
about?
old league. This
Okay.
league, they don't give you backlash because I traded away Kelsey and I got Najee Harris, and also I got DK Metcalf, and I got a rookie pick next year. Traded Cook away for a couple guys and a rookie pick. So I got 3 rookie picks now next year, and I still have a team that can compete, but we're almost done anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, that was my moves. How about you?
Had a good week in football fantasy, not so much basketball. If Ed was here right now, I'd yell at him.
Why?
Because I got smoked by him in basketball.
Oh.
Yeah, and the touchdown only league, having Burrow, Najee Harris, the Cowboys kicker.
Oh,
That's all
how many
right there.
points you score?
561.
That should be high this week, maybe.
How many
No,
points?
I'm low.
How many points did your kicker get you?
194.
Yeah, that league, that's a bad week too. Every guy I didn't start a receiver scored.
Oh,
All the guys I started, well, Ayuk scored tonight, but I'm gonna lose. So, because Josh Allen just went to the shit for me. He was scoring me 200 points a week, and now he's barely getting 100 if he's lucky. He got 50
Is
this
he
week.
digressing?
Well, this week, I mean, they ran the ball a lot, so
Yeah.
no one can do.
my guy though, that's been like, he's not an absolute stud this year, but he's been better than last year, and he's a $3 keeper for me. Is Devin Singletary?
Yeah, he's had a
It's been
decent year.
solid.
Yeah,
17 points this week. I mean, and again, that's not lighting the world on fire.
that's good for
But I
him.
played against Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor at 16, so that was your first pick in most leagues.
Mhm.
Singletary, $3 keeper,
Nice.
and I get to keep him again next year at $3.
Nice.
I have an overreaction of reality.
Okay.
Justin Fields is not a clutch quarterback.
I saw that one.
Did you? Okay.
Clutch, huh? I mean, has he had enough opportunities to be clutch?
Let me put it this way. He's had his team with the lead in the fourth quarter of all those games, and they lose the lead, and he's the one that's supposed to. And their line, when you're down, what are you going to do? You have to pass. And their line is not a good pass blocking team. The Bears cannot play their offense in that situation.
You know who else had that on him when he was early in his career? Aaron Rodgers, that he couldn't close out games. He'd have the lead. That was his first season or even his second season. Had the lead in a lot of fourth quarters, and they lost.
Yeah.
But was it on him?
No,
it wasn't
a
on
lot
him.
of stuff goes on around.
And then the Hail Mary showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
that
I mean,
changed things.
I would I will say I like to see a little better things happen in situations, but I mean, like you said, when you're dropping back for sure, and your offensive line was getting beat by 4 and 3-man rushes yesterday, and against the Lions, I think they were doing the same thing. When you can send 4 men and get a good pressure, that's hard to pass against, especially when the receivers are. Claypool still hasn't got a full game. He's still figuring out the offense, I believe, and
Yeah.
he gets 20-30% of the snaps. And
Your Mooney guy's been playing.
he actually, Justin Fields did miss him yesterday for a touchdown.
Oh,
He overthrew him
I
by
didn't
five,
see
and he was
it.
wide open. So that's stuff you have to figure out, man. You got to fix it. That's all you can do. But I don't know. I'd say the jury's out on that. I'd say in the middle. I'm not going to say it's not true. I don't know. That's my opinion. I've watched the games, and I mean, there's certain situations.
TBD.
Yeah, it's tough because they're not a good enough team to put it all on his shoulders. Maybe like you kind of said, it's not.
Yeah.
They're not good enough to go. Yeah, they're good enough to win. Why aren't you finishing?
It
games?
helps when you have a little bit better team around you. Your clutchness helps. Like Joe Burrow, clutch, but he's got, Jamar Chase, and he's got, he's got, and is he always clutch? No, he's not clutch every week, but he did make the Super Bowl last year as a sophomore.
Yeah.
All right. Being a Bear fan, do you hope that Justin Fields hurt enough where he has to sit out the rest of the season, or would you like to see him come back?
If they say he can play without making further damage, I think he should play because it'll make him more of a passing quarterback now. It'll make him learn to throw a ball. And I'd rather see him throw the ball from the pocket, which that might be a thing. They think if their line can't block, I don't know if I put him back there to get beat up.
Right. That's
either. I mean,
there's a lot of different ways to look at this.
I'm going to tell you right now, the way they said today, I think Eberflus came out and said that. He said day to day, but it could be season ending. So I think they're going to reevaluate this and go, is it worth it? I mean, yeah. And if you can come back in 3 weeks and
That's
play
a big
healthy,
day to day or season ending. That's a big extreme.
that was
right
and the
there.
article was written like that. Like, well, so are they leaning toward him? Being
Just shutting
done?
them down.
Yeah, and I don't know if he can't run his complementary offense, like he can't run the running plays and the passing, then he shouldn't be playing because that's his offense. That's the offense. They can't do it.
And running 18 times a game.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing too. I mean it's tough to. It's a lot to learn. A lot to learn. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Getting the hell beat out of him.
Yep. He'll catch up with you. It's a big boy league.
Do you want another overreaction or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tyler Heineke will lead the Commanders to the playoffs.
That's a tough division
I have
right
to
now.
see their
man.
schedule, but I mean, they already beat the Eagles. That's tough because I mean, you gotta, like you said, you gotta be better than the Cowboys and the Eagles.
Commanders have Falcons this weekend. Then they go to New York.
Giants or Jets?
Giants.
Okay.
Then they play the week after in Washington versus the Giants. They have a bye. Then they play at Washington against the Giants. It's TBD for the time.
2 out of 3 weeks they'll play the Giants. Okay.
And then they're on the road on December 24th in San Francisco against the Niners.
Ooh.
And then January 1st, at home versus Cleveland. And then last game of the season, January 8th, in Washington versus Dak and the boys.
I think they're the team that's out.
So if they go 3-3, they can
You're gonna have 4 teams out of the
They could be
division.
9-8 then.
I don't think they make
They're all
it.
over 500, right?
I don't
yes.
think they make it.
I think they're the team that's out.
Cowboys.
I bet you another team's out too.
Giants. I think the Cowboys will slide out.
Even three teams out of one division. That's extreme.
I think I could see Giants and Jets coming out of there. Or
Jets.
Giants and Eagles.
Well, right now,
No, I could see the Cowboys. I think the
Yeah.
Cowboys are a good football team.
the Cowboys should come out of there. Right now,
The Giants will slide.
right now the teams on the edge after the Cowboys, Eagles and Cowboys are both in, and the Giants are in right now.
Yeah, all of them are in. yes.
And Washington is your 8th team right now. But like you
That's
said,
crazy.
they got to win games, and Atlanta's right there, and Detroit's right there. So
There's too much. Yeah,
a
there's
lot
too
of
much
games,
minutia there.
A lot of time left. A lot of time left, and a lot of games left.
I think they're out, and I think the Giants might slide. I think the Cowboys are a playoff team.
Cowboys should be in.
I
Obviously,
just
the
looked at their
Eagles.
schedule and they have.
Ayuk. Oh, that's 2 touchdowns in Dynasty.
I just looked at the Cowboys schedule and they have Jacksonville. This is 3 weeks in a row. They have Jacksonville,
Super Bowl team, San
Houston,
Francisco.
and what was the other interesting? Oh, Colts,
Who?
Texans. This is the Cowboys. Next week they have the Giants. Then they have the Colts, Texans, Jaguars. Then they play the Eagles, Titans, and Washington.
They're in the playoffs.
That's
Titans, Eagles will be tough games, and then this will be
that's probably 4. That could be 4 wins
this
in a
week's
row.
a good game, fam, because at home on Thanksgiving, Cowboys are tough to beat even when they're not good.
That's a good game
And the
on
Giants,
Thanksgiving.
they're
yeah.
injured coming in now. They got to come in and play on a short rest. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game for the Giants. But those are the games those teams win. You think they have no chance, and guess what?
Yeah.
After the Cowboys just came off this huge win,
Then
and
they'll
then
lose.
Giants got beat. We're like, oh, the Giants might be struggling. They're injured, and Detroit
Giants
put it
will win.
on them, and the Giants win. You'd be like, that's why you keep.
Well, are we going to pick games?
Oh
We're
yeah,
gonna
let's do that. Yeah.
But I want to circle back
Yeah,
the previous discussion. How many rushes did Fields have?
I think Willie said 18.
18. He did. Have
I was
18.
just kind of like, okay.
And I would say probably 12 were designed.
I was looking back. I wanted to see, okay, well, how does that compare to like Lamar Jackson? He had 11 carries.
Yeah.
And were they designed with Jackson? Probably.
I'd say
Yeah.
probably 8 to
Yeah.
9, probably. Because they didn't the offense, they were terrible yesterday.
Do we compare him to Lamar Jackson or no?
I think they're comparable, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I think at this point. I mean, yeah, I guess.
All right, let's pick some games.
So let me find the odds here.
Well, you look for that.
What week we going into?
12. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, Lions Bills. To start your turkey day.
Okay, here we go. So Bills, Lions, Thanksgiving. Bills are giving 9 to the Lions on Thanksgiving. I'm going to have to take the Detroit Lions. That's
What are they getting?
9.
9
At home.
9.
What do you
Well,
like?
Who's home? Whose home is it?
It's the Lions again.
Oh.
What do you like, Eric?
Did Buffalo just stay? Are they just
They went home, they
staying?
said.
They went home.
Yeah.
9. I like Buffalo to win by 10, so I'm taking Bills.
We like Willie.
Detroit.
Buffalo. And hey, good thing their new indoor sports facility opened up this year.
Who's?
Buffalo.
Oh. The Cowboys, 9-point favorites at home against the Giants.
9.
G-Men.
Yeah, G-Men, because that spreads weight. That's too much.
That's too much. But hey, so who's injured right now for
Everybody.
pretty much for the Giants?
They're beat up pretty good, I guess.
And
No,
one of the
Barkley,
receivers
though.
just blew his knee
Barkley's
out.
not hurt.
No, Barkley's healthy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
That's a 3-point game to me.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys because of injuries. I think it's a 7-point game near the end, and they get a field goal late, or they get a
dumb touchdown.
Yeah, pick 6 or something like that, or something weird. Because Daniel Jones played decent again last week. He was okay passing, but he ran the ball pretty well. I guess I'll go Cowboys.
I think this is a game where the Cowboys got the crap beat out of them by the
Cowboys won.
No, they got the crap beat out of them by the Packers.
Oh yeah.
Because Packers ran the ball because they could. They couldn't run the ball against.
Can the Giants run the ball though? I mean, they have a terrible running back.
Yeah, I know that guy's. So maybe the Giants learned
Small
something.
quads.
Yeah. He can crack walnuts with them,
or D's nuts
behind his knees.
D's nuts, yeah. So yeah, I think this is like a game for the Cowboys. They're got a lot. You're gonna say the same thing that the Vikings said. That this game's they're gonna be 9-1 or whatever they're gonna be now.
7-3, 8-3,
8-3.
So you like them boys then, huh?
I'm going with the Giants.
How about the Patriots visiting the Vikings for dessert? -3, the Vikings.
No chance. Vikings.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Vikings in that game.
Yeah, they'll respond.
What's the
3? The Vikings giving 3 at home.
Who they play?
I just don't think the Patriot offense is good right now at all.
Oh,
I think they're very bad, and I think the Vikings offense is better than the Jets offense.
Here's a problem with this, and we all know about How You Like Me Now, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Oh, it's prime time.
Prime time.
Prime time. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna Patriot. I take the Patriots. Prime time. I forgot.
Who you like?
I'm going with the Vikings. Hey, Jace, can you go let friend of the show in?
I'll go. Rick Beasley's here. He's picking up some stuff. How about Texans, Dolphins? Dolphins -12. Dolphins -12 at home.
I'm still taking the Dolphins.
I am too, because they might be switching quarterbacks in Houston, they said.
So yeah, when Lovie Smith goes, we got a lot of problems here.
Yeah.
To fix.
Yeah.
So when he's admitting to that.
Yeah, the Texans might not win another game. I don't.
So here is a picture my wife just sent me of my daughter in her uniform, and she has to wear how the girls wear to wear their shorts.
Mhm.
Those are shorts. That's how long they are.
Oh my gosh.
They look like pants.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's below the knees. That's
Whatever.
She can wear like pads underneath.
Well, she know how much more comfortable it would be that way. Concerned about her because you know how the girls wear those shorts when they go to for practice. Even their soccer shorts, they have to hike up and put in their ass cracks. It's terrible.
Yeah, Ella's she was like way too short.
I mean, I only like watching them play.
Yeah.
I feel like I
feel like Pervy Uncle Roy.
It's like,
It's
get
like
away.
weird. Yes.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Ugh,
Yeah. I've known you since you were like this big. Knock it off.
Stop.
Yeah. Put on big
Stop.
pants
Yes.
and big sweatshirts.
That's right.
Anywho, I'm glad Ed's not here. Ed's would be in jail by now.
I think Ed is in jail.
Bears getting 4.5 at the Jets with a possible sighting of Joe Flacco. I'm gonna take the Jets here, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're a betting man, take the under in this. Take the under in this game. I think the Bears have trouble scoring this week. The Jets defense is really good,
There we go.
and if Fields is injured or doesn't start, I think they're gonna struggle scoring points.
Who plays then? Who's
Trevor Siemian, which isn't he's a good backup.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just think the Jets are a tough game on the road, and they're they still have a playoff aspirations. So I think I like the Jets in that game. I mean, obviously, I'm going to root for the Bears, but you have to take the Jets.
Yeah, and the Bears
Well,
are
I
having,
have a seat
just
here,
having a
champ.
hard time winning.
Rick, this is Eric. Eric, this is Rick.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, what do you guys like? Jets, Bears?
I'm sticking with the Jets. Yeah, for the same reasons you said.
Yeah.
I'm picking the Jets, but I hope, and I swear to God, I hope they can move the ball more than 2.44 inches on their offense in the fourth quarter. Did you see that?
The Jets.
That was their offense in
Oh,
the
yeah, I
fourth
did
quarter.
see that.
2.44 inches the whole fourth quarter of
I
offense.
could do that.
You're used to that 2.4 inches, right, Chase?
I measure in centimeters.
Yeah, that's smaller. Never mind. Willie, Jets.
The number matters.
He's not a smart man.
Jets -4.5.
Who are they playing? Oh, they're playing the
Bears.
Bears. I'm gonna take it's in New York, correct?
Actually, East Rutherford, New Jersey.
All right. Thank you. New York.
New York.
What do you think?
Say something.
I go with the Bears.
Is this mic on?
It should be, yeah.
This thing on.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, you're on.
Hello,
You're on.
Yeah.
You taking the Bears?
I'd say the Bears, yeah.
Okay. We do a couple more here. Packers at the Eagles. Eagles giving 7 points to the Packers. When's the last time Packers got 7 points on the road? Besides this year, it's been a long time.
It just feels like a game they'd win, right? I mean, they beat the Cowboys the other night, and then they lose. They get smoked by the Titans at home. I feel like it's a win. I don't know why. I'm going to take the Packers.
It all has to do with whether they can run against that defense.
I like the Eagles. I think
It's going to be like a 1-point win, like a 31-30
Eagles might
win.
be the best team they've probably played in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Because people don't want to remember this, but the Colts actually have a good defense. So the Eagles having problems with the Colts wasn't and they fought through it. But they did give up some yardage too the last 2 weeks in rushing the ball. The Eagles
Running
gave
the
yards.
ball,
So but if the Packers stay the course, the Packers come off last Thursday again, and they were throwing all these. Give the ball to Jones and Dillon. I think they got like 15 carries, 18 carries combined again.
They're wasting
Well,
Jones.
and I'd like to say it too. They make all those dumb short passes, but Aaron Rodgers missed about 5 of them.
And I get it. They're extension of the run, but stop. You won that the week before you won because you ran the ball. That's what you
I
did.
feel like they're wasting. I think maybe Jones is potentially his best season. Like it feels like he's in his prime, and they're just wasting it.
Oh, Jones could be an offense
He's
player of your
so
game. Not
good,
MVP,
yeah.
he's not a quarterback, but he could be an offense player of your
Yeah,
game.
but then they're
easily.
wasting it because he has a great game, and then they don't do enough with him.
That's why I like the Eagles. I think the Packers are just too full of themselves sometimes.
Well, and maybe they should run
him
it.
and LaFleur, and it's LaFleur's fault too. He's the head coach. Knock it off. Just run the ball.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know. I feel like for some reason it just feels like a win. It's on their way to concluding this mediocre season that they
Yeah,
have.
get there 8 and 9.
They're going to be like 8 and 9.
Is it
do like the Bears
something,
did for years and get that 16th pick, 14th pick, and be like, "This
Does-
is great.
Does nothing.
This
for
is
us.
great."
Yeah.
I thought something was wrong with Rodgers' hand too.
Do you notice that in the game? I like making fun of Rodgers. It's fun for me. But he was doing good. And the first bad throw he had,
He's like,
he made sure he went,
this
looked
ain't
at his
right.
hand.
And he looked at the TV. Looked at the TV like
he went.
like Michael Scott.
No, Jim.
There was a
Yeah, it
meme
was a
today.
meme.
Yeah.
Why does it always look like he's on The Office?
Yeah.
Like he just goes.
There it is. There's the camera.
It's the Jim look. It's a pissed off like Jim look.
It's almost like a TV. It's almost like he knows the red light's on. That's when I look at it. On.
Or eye roll.
It's
Maybe they
true.
tell him in his helmet.
I think it's true.
Maybe NFL's like the WWE.
I don't think this is a joke. I think
Maybe it
I think
is.
it's real.
They go, look at the camera now, Aaron.
Let's go. Are you on your spot?
real.
Get in your spot.
Damn it. They're next on the field. You can't
That's right.
see. What else here? Anything else? Good games? No, not really. Every other game.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, there's nothing really. I don't see any games that are.
That's the Sunday.
We do the Lions game? Oh, yeah. It's Thanksgiving.
What's the Monday night game? I can't even. For some reason, I can't
Steelers at Colts.
Okay, we're done.
Colts -3. So, Rick, how you been?
Doing well.
Thanks for joining us for a minute tonight.
Would you like a jelly bean?
This is the expert you guys were talking about. It's coming on.
Yeah.
Sounds dangerous.
Expert in what?
Really dangerous.
He's an expert in.
I mean, here's this if you want to eat this.
I may want to do that.
Okay, so here we go. He's the expert in Bean Boozled and One Chip Challenge. Let's go.
Do you actually want to try
I've
it?
always wanted to do that. Anybody here done it?
No, why?
we do every-
We've all done it.
3 times a night. 3 times a night.
Turn to look to the camera, right?
We did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we have.
Should I go get my safety glasses on my car before I open this?
You might want to put some gloves on.
Yeah, you can have it if you want it. It's yours.
Let's do it.
Don't open it. Because if he doesn't
He's
want
gonna do a
it, you
jelly
can't
bean
open
first.
it.
No, I'd rather do that than a jelly. I don't trust these. After
Don't open it.
Can you get a shot of
He can
Malort
open it
for him?
himself,
No,
Jace.
let's not
Don't
do
Not
open
gonna
it.
cha- well, you need to chase it.
The Harry Potter ones of these.
Well, yeah.
Wax and all that
These
stuff,
are the flavors.
Get him some sort of chaser though. Milk,
What do you want?
Yeah, you want some milk or something?
stout.
So what's the premise behind this? Why is
It's
it
really
just
hot.
sitting- I know that, but why is it just sitting on the table here?
Willie brought it
I
like
brought
months
it
ago.
like
Might
a
be
year
stale.
ago.
And we were trying to figure out a bet, and Lou's had to eat it, but we never figured out a bet.
And you show up. You show up.
Are you
Here we go.
pregnant or have any medical conditions?
Not pregnant.
Okay.
Hey, you want to be?
Threaten you with a good time. Huh? How dare you?
Are you really gonna do it?
I'll do it.
Go get him a glass of milk. You like milk?
Sure.
Okay, get him a glass of milk, please.
And ice cream
Okay,
cone.
so we are on the Benchwarmers night. It's a surprise. We're going to actually have our guest Rick do the one chip challenge on the show. Maybe we should record this for
video of it.
video so I can put it online.
Yeah.
So we
We'll
record
put
it.
it
Yeah.
on
Whenever he's ready. What do you need?
You see the box.
There's got to be like warnings. In
Oh, there is.
Here's
There
the
is,
warning.
there is.
Just read this. It's a 20-page warranty.
Can you sign that waiver too?
20-page warranty.
Hey, who's
I
your
got way
who's your next of kin?
She's out in the truck.
Is she here?
Bring her in.
You could have brought her in.
Jace, go get her.
Go tell Kristen
Yeah,
she
yeah.
can come in. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's more than welcome. Yeah.
You left somebody in the truck?
Yeah, she got braces today.
Oh, did she?
Boy.
So yeah, just
She's
told
like,
me-
"Hi, how you guys doing? I got new teeth." Jesus
Christ, Jehoshaphat.
What's the old nicknames?
Is this a woman or a child? What?
My wife.
This is
That's
wife.
my wife, yeah.
What's the old joke about what's the nicknames?
Metal mouth.
Metal mouth. That's
Brace face.
Brace
Face,
face.
Metal
Will
mouth.
she get mad if we say it to her?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
I probably wouldn't.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say
Okay.
you.
We're gonna need.
Hey,
the last
hey,
3 minutes.
Hey,
of
ready, Rick?
conversation.
Oh, okay, I won't.
Can I ask her if she wants like some chewy candy?
Oh, guys, put the magnets away. No, I'm kidding. It's a
Jump at
she's a creepy kid in her car right now. She's like, "What are you doing with my car, kid?"
No, she's out there listening to the
podcast.
Oh, she's a Niner fan.
No, she's out there listening to the football game without the radio on.
I like antenna. Yes.
Oh, she's gonna come in and our stuff's gonna start scrambling down here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
She's coming. She's coming.
Oh, so you gonna do it then?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I
Well,
got duped into this.
okay.
You get his milk yet?
Yeah, it's right there.
right there,
I
right
got him a big boy cup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big glass.
Why don't you grab her a chair and she can sit over next to Rick? We'll find a chair for her and show her around the corner and she can sit there.
Here, I'll
I got-
scoot
I got
over a little
roped
bit.
into this.
So yeah, right. We're gonna do the one chip challenge on the bench warmers tonight. This is something that we didn't think was gonna happen, and this is good stuff right here.
Got sweaty palms.
I thought they were gonna hold hands.
Yeah.
Really hold my hand during
I'm
this.
just gonna rub his eyes after I touch the chip.
He's gonna lick my eyeball. Sounds like a sounds kind of weird. He's gonna be the champ.
You're gonna sit down, right? We got a seat for you if you want to sit down.
You're not on camera.
How are you?
Good.
How's the mouth?
Yeah.
Wait till you see how his is gonna be.
He's gonna do the one chip challenge for us.
My wife walks in, you haven't met her, and you ask her how's her mouth.
I'm sorry. I'm not real polished with this stuff. It's been a while for me.
Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah.
Look at the camera. What? What did I just do?
The picture is that's all you need to know.
Oh, he's not here tonight.
You see? Yeah, you like that picture?
That was me before I went
Move
on
the
this
little
diet.
Debbies. Move the little Debbie's.
Yeah. Well, there's my picture from softball a few years ago.
That was pre-gluten free for me.
That's mine from a few years ago.
Oh yeah, I've seen that picture going across Facebook.
Yep. That's a winner right there.
All right.
You having second thoughts?
No, I'm just reading.
You can do the jelly bean if you'd rather.
No, I'd rather do this.
Did he already open the bag though?
No,
Make sure you don't rub your eyes or anything after.
Okay, let me know when I can start shooting here.
I guess might as well.
Okay, here we go.
Let's do it.
So we are doing the one chip challenge tonight. Oh, ooh. No, I'm just kidding.
Trying not to let it touch my fingers.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's gonna touch your mouth though.
Broke.
Yeah, it's broken on purpose because they don't want you to eat the whole thing whole.
So my just bits.
Just start eating it.
Yeah. Some people just pour it right down.
Scott just like look at it.
That's hot. Stale too.
Is it?
It's chewy. Am I help
Oh,
with it?
yeah. See, I like what he's. I like. You know what I like? There's some wipes right there. I like the not touching the lips move. Smart. It's very smart. That's an accomplished wing eater right there. I can tell. I can tell.
Any sweat yet or no? You know.
Are those wet or dry?
Oh, they're wet.
Oh, they're wet. Okay. There you go. Yeah, wipe your hands
Willie,
off.
put
for
your hand
sure.
on his leg. You think he's sweating? He
He's
starts.
he's throbbing.
He starts down low.
I think he looks like. Is it hot? Wow.
Guess what he's gonna be again?
Oh, he's the champion.
Oh,
You can take that home with you.
we'll get a picture of that.
Yep.
I don't want to record anymore if he's gonna throw up.
No, I'm not gonna throw up. It is hot though.
Oh yeah. Is there any chip left in there? You don't have to eat it. I'm just asking.
Is it all in the tongue?
I'm not
right now?
saying you didn't finish it because you did enough.
Scott wants to try a little bit.
It's just all in the tongue, like, or everywhere.
Is there a corner left in there?
There's like a bit.
I'll try
There's
that.
a couple bits.
Oh, you did eat the whole thing. Good for you.
Do you like hot stuff? Do you eaten ghost peppers and stuff before? Or
So
no?
it's these black. It's these black pieces.
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
chip.
it's all in there.
Wow.
Really? Gotcha.
Wow.
Is it the hottest thing you've ever had?
Oh my God.
Is it hot from that little?
I can't believe you ate that thing. My
You
whole
took
mouth.
it down too. You took it down well.
You got to work tomorrow?
And you got to be careful not to talk. And I can't do that.
You want water or something? Or are you good?
Do we need to call an ambulance?
Am I good to drink milk or?
No, milk
yeah,
is.
yeah, you
I've
could do
seen
it.
the milk thing all the time.
Oh,
yeah.
there's the
yeah.
sweat. There's you're crying. Sorry. My
Yeah.
condolences.
He smelled my fart. That's what it was. That's why he's crying.
I just smelled you in general. I mean,
See, helping. That's hot. I couldn't. There's no way I could eat the whole chip. My whole mouth's on fire right now from that little piece. I can imagine where your mouth is. It's got to be.
See
yeah.
the casing and it neutralizes capsaicin.
I wish I would have recorded that. we grew one summer. We grew ghost peppers in our garden because my son's really into Jackson's really into.
Well, you couldn't
hot
see
stuff.
them then, could you?
Yeah, they were invisible. It was good.
Gooblets.
I don't know, or whatever the joke was earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ate them, and it was like I thought I was gonna have to go to the ER. That was that bad. It was crazy.
That tasted like we did that a few months ago. We did that hot sauce chance, and it tastes like one of those hot sauces. But we were doing like
none of those
drops
hot sauces. I don't.
The last has the same flavor, but not the same heat.
Yeah.
I got the same flavor, but not the heat because the flavor's not good. Doesn't taste good. Like a good
Yeah.
natural. It just is that hot pepper taste, and that's all it is.
Yeah, there's no flavor to it. It's just hot.
No,
Like
yeah.
a ghost pepper. I've had Carolina Reaper wings before, and you had one, and you just I had to walk out of the restaurant because I was like spitting and I couldn't handle it. It was
Stomach started
devastating. Yeah.
Well,
Ooh, that's hot.
Well, I'm glad you showed up.
Yeah,
nice
thanks,
meeting you.
thanks for stopping by.
You could tell with the tears in his eye. Tears in his eyes, I guess.
Yeah, that'll tell you.
Oh.
I'll never come over here again.
Did you come over
Need
just
some
to
more
do
milk?
this?
Is this whole milk?
No, it's normal milk. It's normal milk.
It's delicious. he said.
It's 1%, I believe. Yeah.
He didn't give him the good stuff for the mashed potatoes that you're going to use.
No, I needed whole milk for this weekend. Sorry.
Can I talk about Marion Hossa?
Go ahead if you like.
Marion Hossa got inducted in the Blackhawk rafters with the number 81, retired in Blackhawk history.
Only 81 ever, right? And
Yep, only only 81.
In
Yep.
the history of NHL?
Yeah.
And the
Oh, wow.
Blackhawk organization.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, you're a big Blackhawk fan, correct? Yeah.
Drafted in 97, played for the Ottawa Senators from 97 to 2004, then the Atlanta Thrashers from 2005 to 2008, and then they went downhill after the recession. And 2008, the Penguins, and then he switched to 81 in 2008 and 9 in Detroit.
He was chasing the cup.
Yep, and then
chasing
they
the cup.
because
He
what
found it in Chicago.
they
Of all places.
what
Three
how did it
times.
work? They lost to the Penguins. The Penguins lost in 2008, and then the Penguins won in 2009. Correct, Willie?
Yes.
Yep. And then he went to Chicago 2009, 2018, 19 seasons, 525 goals, 609 assists,
Taking that with you.
1,309 games played, 17 Stanley Cup playoff appearances, 52 goals, 97 assists, and 205 games played.
Wow. He's one of the greatest players ever.
2010 Stanley Cup champion, 2013 Stanley Cup champion,
Cookie?
2015 Stanley Cup champion, 5 times in the Cup.
No, you don't.
All 3 rings with the Blackhawks, of course. First ballot 2020 Hall of Famer, 5-time NHL All-Star, 1,000 points plus games played, which that is, I believe, only 10 members about in that list. That's a
Probably
very small
at
list, I
least,
know.
This guy's too good. It's kind of boring.
Only 81.
Too many numbers.
So, yep, very.
What, this guy? He's like,
No, Hosier.
And they did a very nice ceremony. They actually, so the game started at 7. They started at 4:30. They had a thing out in that new edition that they added at the United Center with the offices and stuff. They had a thing out there that you had to buy tickets for, and then you got in before everybody else got into your seats. They had a big setup on the ice. He came out. Seabrook was there. Patrick Sharp, Jalmerson, Johnny Oduya was there, and then Kane and Taze were there for the ceremony. Eddie Olczyk talked. Pat Foley talked. Joel Quinville talked, and then Marion Hossa gave a speech.
We never talked about the way Eddie Olczyk got ousted by the Blackhawks.
I know it.
He got screwed over by them.
He did.
About a month before the season started. He got screwed over. Yeah. And he's with what team is he with now? He's got a job he's doing the same thing for an actual team again.
Right. Let's look it up,
Minnesota?
Sparky.
No.
Maybe.
But he got kind of pushed out, and he's like really
a
like
legend.
he was loved by
Yeah.
And he just fought cancer.
And he's from.
All right.
Yeah,
He's even on
2 times.
some of the Urlacher
Seattle
billboards
Kraken,
too, isn't
the
he?
new team.
Is Olczyk?
That's right, the Kraken. Yeah.
Oh, the
New
Kraken.
team.
I'm sorry, I went to the
The
Kraken.
Kraken.
Yeah.
What happened?
They just didn't. They kind of didn't. Just said, "See ya."
Oh.
It was weird. And he didn't. He sounded surprised about it, like he didn't think it would happen.
Well, it's nice that he still goes back and does all the stuff because he was at this for the Blackhawks and he was at another ceremony earlier in the year.
Well, he does it out of respect for the players, probably because he wants.
Well, and because he's like the Blackhawk, he's done it for everything. He did all 3 of their ring ceremonies.
More milk.
So
No, I'm good. I think it's coming down.
but the whole team was there, and like there's a comment in here: 2010 and 2015 Blackhawks, one of the most special teams in sports history. It's 5 years in a row, you're making a run at the Cup. You get there 3 times, and you win it all 3 times. So sad to see how it went out the way it did and whatnot, but they're rebuilding, and hopefully they'll be back there in a few years. So Marian Hossa, only 181, retired.
It's awesome. Good for him. Chased the cup and finally found it.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah.
We're good?
Yeah.
I know I am.
Okay, so closing thoughts like every week. What are your closing thoughts? So we'll start with Jace.
No, that was really it. Congratulations to my sister Sienna making varsity as a sophomore. First game's tomorrow at 7 at Indian Trail. So let's see how that goes for her this year. So yeah, basketball season starting for high school.
I'm so happy you showed up so that I could witness you eat that chip. That made my night. Thank you. Willie?
You beat me to it.
Oh, sorry.
You know, he's not only a champ with the One Chip Challenge, he's a champ in another way too. And he coached a world champ as well. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You got any closing thoughts, Rick?
I hope you guys all come over sometime next week for a nachos.
Surprise
Oh,
nachos, right?
Surprise nachos. Dinner's on me.
Yeah.
Why are these chips black, Rick?
Why are your cameras set up? Just eat.
He's got a
Just
garbage
eat.
bag full of these.
Did I block his number yet? The texts, so that I'm not invited.
I don't know. I don't know.
You guys are screwed.
So yeah, I think that's all we got tonight. Thanksgiving football. Don't forget this week. 3 games.
Nothing better.
Buffalo, Detroit, Dallas, Giants.
Enjoy
and
it with your
Vikings,
stuffing.
Patriots. So that's
that's
all Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. And once again with the Basement Bunch of Warmers podcast for Eric, Jace, Willie, Rick, and Kristen who stopped by tonight. How you guys doing? Thanks for stopping by. And for Ed and Glenn who aren't here. Have a good Thanksgiving, everybody. Take care.
I hate goodbyes.
I hate goodbyes.
Sorry, folks. Park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome. Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
I'd give him more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
Feels so good.